Hey, we're on the internet.
Hey,
Hey, wrong
You're
screen.
on the
Hey,
internet.
now we're on the internet. Hey,
Now
Yeah.
we're on the internet.
now we're on the internet. Hey, everyone, shut up so I can do my intro.
Okay.
Fine.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Tabletop Gents, where a bunch of us disgruntled veterans have lost control of our lives, so we try to take control of our fictional ones. Hey, you may notice we're missing someone. He decided not to show up again.
damn Russ.
Shit.
Wow,
Damn.
put him on blast.
Distinct.
Yeah. Hey, we got a lot to get through tonight, so hey, Mike, do the thing.
Yeah, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one Twitch channel with Twitch Prime? It could be us, it could be anybody, but you're here now, so do it with us.
You can also get this kick-ass D&D shirt. So, yeah.
Hey,
Nice one.
also, we have a new trailer.
Hey.
Hey, I just put the link in the chat.
Oh, yeah, we do.
So, real quick, before we get started, we're going to watch this link. Now, everyone shut up. So that way the thing will play. Actually, don't worry about it. Go ahead, do your thing.
Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Phaelin is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm. Bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them. To stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains. Crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder?
Well, goddamn.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
done.
that's pretty good.
Fuck, that's pretty.
So, are we ready to get started tonight?
Hell yeah, we are.
I think so, yeah.
That was fucking inspiring. I don't like it.
Hey, there we go. I'm here for the people. Also, because I'm here for the people, we have a giveaway. Once we hit 20 subs and 150 followers on Twitch, I will be giving away this Corsair Vengeance 32 gigs of RAM. 3600 megahertz.
You need it.
You want it.
On it.
You need it.
fucking
use your-
jinx, bro.
Give us your
Jinx.
Bezos bucks.
Hell yeah.
So, let's get started with tonight. Last time we left off, you all arrived here in the town of Goldenfields. And the carriage of a man named Philip as you fell from thousands of feet in the sky from a wizard's tower. Upon entering the back of the cart, you met a familiar face, Marcus, who told you that after your departure from Waterdeep, members of an unknown family to Marcus, but all known to you as the Castlanters, began interrogating and killing members of the Harpers, including Marcus's brother, Morgan. Marcus is on the run for his life now, after they killed his brother and his horse. You eventually made your way into the city of Goldenfields, where you're met with calming serenity. The plains of wheat, cattle, livestock welcomed you as you made your way into the city. You even saw a treant playfully interacting with children here in the town. You made your way to the treant's poop. The world may never know. You made your way to the Barge Right Inn, which is the local residence of alcohol and debauchery here in Goldenfields. Upon entering, you flashed a bunch of coin and bought drinks for the whole bar, and a few of you began to drink to excess, while the rest of you went out looking for stuff and shopping and buying miscellaneous products. Looking for a man who is a member of the Zentrum here, you looked for someone named Shalvis, who eventually showed up to the bar, but due to Varden's intoxication, was not able to properly interact with him or pass the secret code word. Later that evening, Shalvis came back for another drink, and the password was correctly given. He then told you to meet him later that night, out in the fields with the livestock. Gentlemen, right now we are in the tavern of the Barge Right, as you all begin to unwind from the day and begin to kick back and relax, with a few hours until 10 o'clock, which was the time that Shalvis told you to meet. Well, is there anything you would like to do?
I don't think so.
Not really.
Is everybody okay with heading out to the fields?
Sure. I got nothing yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has anybody seen Thero? He
Still unconscious. He didn't get a good berry earlier.
Just throw him back over my shoulder.
Okay. No worries.
All right. We will venture out to the field.
Okay. It's a little earlier than the predetermined time, but okay. You guys make your way out into outside of the inn, where the sun is just now beginning to set. And if you remember correctly, as some of you have already passed it, the livestock fields are on the left, toward the entrance of the city. Oh, there went Mike.
Classic.
And we lost Mike.
Classic.
Classic Mike.
Classic.
There he is.
Now there's double
All
me.
right.
There's double me again.
And Mike's back.
Hey, now Mike's back.
Wouldn't be the same.
So you make your way outside the inn into the sun-setting scenery that is Goldenfields.
Where are we
If
going?
we want, we could try to like get through some smelling salts, and he could just listen to Bo Renee for the rest of the night.
Yeah, just toss
Ooh, smelling salts. Yeah, let's do it.
Is the game plan? Is that how we want to run that?
We can ask around town when we get back into it if they have any smelling salts.
Doesn't take a lot of effort to run a rogue.
Yeah, I can
Very-
just prestidigitate that. So
Very well.
I think
How many hours do we have left to kill? Or
a couple.
Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, we got
Well,
time.
if we're by the livestock, then I have a few hours to just walk around and try to find some bones. So
Actually,
I'm probably
we'll
gonna
head
go
to-
on the hunt for bones.
Let's. Why don't we head to a butcher's, which will probably have what we're looking for.
Have carcasses.
Lead the way, and I'll walk
Very well.
in
So
that direction.
to the butcher.
I'll go up to a random peasant, I think. I don't know their title.
The citizenry.
Do you
Peasant.
know where the local butcher is?
The lay folk, the laymen, people of the clay.
I don't think of lays when I think of these people.
Yeah. Some random person chimes in.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is hang on one sec.
I'm looking for the one person in town covered in more blood than I am.
He's probably at work inside the building that we're looking for.
Have
No.
we made it?
So if you go back to the center of town,
Okay.
and then head north about a mile and a half,
Oh shit.
you'll make your way over. Look for the Golden Gulp Brewery, and then just off of that is the butcher shop.
Thank you.
You
All
hang
right,
it, we
sounds
flank it. That's what it's called.
Perfect. I'll be in the brewery, powwow, find something fun. I kind of like the Chimera idea, although like maybe we should like not do it in town because it'd probably fuck with these people a lot. It'd fuck with me too, honestly, but like I think we're past that now. So yeah, I guess we're gonna walk 2 miles to
Sure.
that.
If we got nothing better to do.
Yeah, we got a couple hours.
Side quest activated.
It's like a half-hour walk, half-hour
Follow
back.
the Golden compass.
And I will dutifully follow Powwow.
Okay.
Make sure he doesn't hurt himself and or anybody else. Powwow's more of a
Old.
danger to himself than anyone.
Yeah, he's more of a danger to himself than anything else.
I'm gonna end up poisoning myself one day.
Yeah. It's like those TikToks of like the hitman on their first assassin mission, and like they show up and they pour the stuff into the drink, and then they swirl it with their finger, then lick their finger, then they die. While you're putting poison onto R4's blade, you nick your finger, it gets in your bloodstream, and then you lose a hand. Necrosis is a bitch.
Yeah, and
Big
I don't
ones
know.
with
Where are you
big
sitting with restoration?
You know, here and there.
You know, I didn't take it today.
You know. I
think
don't.
have restoration.
Nope, because you're a horrible cleric.
Yes, I am. I'm the best cleric.
So you make your way.
I still have my spell slot burned from using Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
You make your way to the center of town, where you still see this tree ant just having fun with these kids. They're swinging from him, like from his branches and everything like that, and like running up his roots as he's walking and climbing them, and then jumping down into like bales of hay. And then R4, you think back to, you know, the kids, the Castellancer kids playing on you almost the same way. And then you make your way north as the sun is now fully setting, and the reddish orange sky gives way to darkness. And out here, it is dark. There's not a lot of torches lighting the way like in Waterdeep, so it's pretty dark right now. But eventually you pass the Harvest Home Abbey, and then you make your way more north, and eventually after about 10 minutes of walking, you arrive at this big intersection. You see some various homes on one side, some little stock houses on the right, and then straight ahead of you is this massive brewery, a 2-story manor, and you see a couple of guards outside of it.
Didn't expect there to be guards at the brewery here.
I didn't expect there to be guards here.
Probably had a lot of drunken incidents.
Maybe.
Nose high. Walk forward.
Yeah.
How
You
about
know-
you trip over a rock because you don't have dark vision?
I'm something of a seer, and we can see the future in the stars sometimes. Powwow, in your future, I see crimes against humanity imminent.
Future.
Yeah. For some reason, I just see like these awful, disgusting black magic practices. So,
What? I mean, that's confirmation bias at best. You know, I see
it is a little circular. War crimes are just things that Powwow does, and things that Powwow does are war crimes.
I see,
It's a tautology.
I see dumb
Rerun
in
of the
your
Geneva
future.
Convention.
Dumb.
If there was a Geneva Convention, it would probably have a rule for necromancy.
What?
So, to the butchers, right?
If that was
Damn.
Revivify wouldn't be allowed either. Cure wounds, that's necromancy. You want me to stop doing that too? Mr. Know-it-all Smarty Pants.
I want you to start doing it.
Belly
Come on.
bit.
Come on.
Bones.
So defensive.
Crimes against humanity.
Savian's just walking along with you guys, just every day. He just wonders why.
I mean, I cast enchantment spells sometimes. That's the real fucked up shit.
Eventually, you guys make your way to. You see in front of you this large 2-story, almost like a manor. You see like a long houses in the front yard, and you see like people like locking doors and like a flood of people coming out. And they seem to all be dressed the same, like they work there.
I'm looking for leadership. I'm looking for management. I have coin and I'm willing to purchase things.
Someone hears the word coin and looks at you and they go, "I can help."
Wonderful.
There you go.
You may be who I'm looking for. I need bones.
Maybe I can't help.
Oh, you don't want coin?
No.
Find any bones?
You don't have people
I-
making broth here? Like, damn.
Yeah. The butcher closes at sunset.
Great. Where do the bones go?
The butcher shop.
They just have a whole stockpile of bones in the butcher shop. There's just
I'm not a butcher. I don't know
Decades.
everything.
hundreds of years worth of bones.
All right, time to wake up Thero.
I
We'll
just
settle the
reach into
bone
my pocket.
situation
You see
tomorrow.
this? It's just gold coins everywhere. All of these.
Swear to God.
Not no. Come on, no.
I mean, he's gonna get results.
Okay. All right. Okay.
How about just the value?
Dimitri's the name of the butcher. I could he might still be in the shop. I can go check for you. Yeah, for
great,
yeah,
thank
I can go. Yeah. I'll be right back. And he just books it.
I'm gonna start picking up gold coins. Powwow,
Yes.
Come on, man.
you have a higher wisdom than this.
In his defense, it did get results.
Honestly,
I
Low
did.
key. Low key.
I
We are supposed to stay.
We have bought out the bar twice on the other side of town, so
I'm getting thoroughly bored with low-key. Look at these clothes. Do I look like I live a low-key lifestyle?
He says
mean-
Yes.
his 7-foot robot.
It looks like you didn't live a low-key lifestyle 2 weeks ago.
True.
I
Well, I
walked
guess
into
now
a
that
bar and they gave it to me.
the cat's out of the bag, Renee, do you want to see what we can do with the brewery?
I kind of want to be sober to meet your guy. Honestly, I feel like we already.
Oh
Wait,
not drink, but
let's wait until we get our several pounds of flesh, then we'll go meet.
This guy comes running back, out of breath, just.
very
I got him stay open for like 10 more minutes.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
How I'll tip the man, please.
Yes. Here.
The gold.
oh
Like a
cardio.
month's wage for this guy.
Oh.
Here.
It's just like the stories.
The
They
side.
never, they never said it would hurt this much when you run.
It's been shattered.
Warnings be shattered.
Earnings been shattered.
All right. I stride towards the butcher.
Coin?
I gave it to you. I didn't. Fuck.
Just throw it at him.
No, I flick it.
Okay. He like misses it because he's so excited, and then like he's like scrambled in the dirt trying to find it, and then eventually finds it. He's like, yes.
You've earned it.
Was that a whole gold?
Yeah.
Yes. I made that man's career.
Just allowed that man to retire.
You hear him running in the distance, just yelling, "Martha, Martha, we're eating tonight.
Martha!
Get the
My
goose
mother was
ready,
named Martha.
Martha. We're eating goose tonight."
Ooh, goose sounds good. So yes, Chimera.
Then you make your way to, you hang it, we flank it.
These names.
Listen, I'm making these up on the spot, okay? Fuck you.
I love it. I love
No, it's good. It's fucking funny.
Wizards doesn't tell you what the butcher's named.
Wizards doesn't have a butcher in this thing.
it. Sure.
So you see, and then you hear in the distance like some running water, and then you like look to the side and you can see like a running spring, kind of trickling behind the brewery. And then as you pass it, you see the butcher shop.
Is the butcher there?
The door is open, and you see like him in the window, just carving away at some meat.
Hello, sir. I have a business proposition for you that you don't get very often.
I'm sure you're gonna. What can I do for you?
Sure. Now, I'm sure that you don't have much that you do with the bones after you finish with them when you're doing the meat. As part of my clerical studies, I'm working on some studies with bones, and I'm wondering if you have a surplus of them that I can take off your hands.
I do. And you see, like, he's like this portly dude, thick beard, and he's just talking like he's out of breath just from standing.
Wonderful. I am willing to pay for them to part ways.
I am willing to sell them to you.
May I peruse?
You may. And he like slams his like butcher's knife into the wooden table, and then opens the door behind him and just leads you in. And you see like hanging meats from different chains, like meats on racks and everything like that. You see ribs and lamb shakes and any combination of meat you can think of. And then you see a barrel that he points out to you in the corner. He goes, "Keep bones in there."
Wonderful. Thank you. Ravager, how much space can we afford in the bag of holding? this isn't so direly important that I want to take up all of our inventory.
I still have a decent amount of space. Wait, how much can a bag of holding hold? 500 pounds?
500 pounds. But you do have a lot of gold in there.
Yeah, that's how much gold. I'm trying to figure out how much of my equipment is gold because I think my bag of holding is full.
Okay, hang on. Let's check
And
your
it's
character
since
sheet.
Mine has basically not a lot in it.
Character sheet.
I'm at 25.8 for gold, and my total weight is 536.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
I only have like 11 gold on me, so my bag of holding pretty much just has like some of my equipment in it, rations and rope. and shit.
1 gold weighs 0.02 pounds.
You said we have 2,500 gold,
25,000.
25,000. Oh my god, we're rich. Fuck. I feel like we should invest in something.
So what's the math on that?
Actually, so on my bag of holding is full of gold,
Yes.
and then
Mine's not.
I have a second bag with 16 pounds of gold.
So I could carry another like 50 pounds worth of stuff, so I'm just gonna become the rag and bone man. I'll grab a sack.
It's like a barrel, and then like you lift the lid, whatever, and it's just a plethora of bones. Like you'll have to dig through them to figure out what kind of bones you want.
These aren't like bleached or anything, are they?
No. Some of them still have skin on them. Some of them still are like
This
mildewed and molded and bloody.
I can smell
Like
this
when
right
you,
now,
yeah,
and I fucking hate
yeah,
it.
you take the lid off and the stench hits you so hard.
Good.
But
Keep
Bonet-
prestidigitating my
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
It's not
Bonet
enough.
has like a wand in his nostrils, just going
I can clean this thing.
mahogany.
Give a sack, I need a good sack. Someone, I search for a sack.
Dimitri like throws you like this canvas bag. It's like this huge like potato sack bag.
Fucking burlap sack.
You can have.
I will start gathering up like 40 pounds of bones.
Okay.
Okay. Are you just grabbing random bones, or do you like? I'm asking him as he's doing this. Like, or you have like a skeleton in mind?
I'd like to think I know my way around anatomy enough.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Why is nature intelligent based?
Why wouldn't
Good
it be?
night, mate.
Why isn't nature a strength check? Like I don't know. Why is that strength based?
I mean, it could be wisdom, so it's just like
There it is.
clerics and druids can do it.
Oh, no.
Hey, look at that.
This is gonna be one hell of a chimera.
This is
Powwow,
gonna
you
be
just
a
like
monster.
all you're pulling out is like hoofs and like just hoof after hoof after hoof. You're like, that's the spine, I know that. And then
Just a barrel of hooves.
it's like a
couple of skulls.
yeah, you grab like
It's a
one,
barrel addressed to the glue factory.
a
You,
human
like-
hand?
you like you like dump the barrel over and like just begin like going like shoulder deep and just scooping bones out into the bag. You don't know what the hell's going in this thing.
Oh, I know exactly what's going in this thing. Science.
It's a fucking monstrosity.
It's alive.
Powwow's gonna accidentally end up fucking building a bone horror.
And this ravager is what I call experimenting with the powers of my abilities.
This is what I called under the stars a crime.
Later tonight, you're just gonna see Powwow with like a rib cage, like he's wearing the rib cage, and like he's just like roped like some femurs onto his forearm and everything, and he goes, "I am the Bone Man. Call me Bone Daddy."
Just R4. All right, time to go to bed. Go to bed. Powwow. Powwow, go lay down.
This is my R4 suit.
Yeah, I'm the Bone Daddy. You can't tell me what to do.
Biological Warforged.
I'm a grown man. Bone Daddy.
But rapper, I'm the bone man.
Oh, and by the way, the spell Animate Dead says choose a pile of bones within range.
I'm aware.
Oh
Doesn't
Jesus!
specify it.
Oh shit.
It doesn't
Yeah.
specify that it needs.
You remember in Full Metal Alchemist when like they human trees mutate for the first time and it's just a monstrosity? That's what this is gonna be.
I'm so excited and I hate it so much.
So
Right.
You know. No, I'm not going to. I was going to say, I have the spell too, but
So now I just walk around with a
Powwow,
my
you're
back.
not a Powwow, you're not a what do they say? What do they call it? A strong man. So you're like you grab this sack of bones and you like overfilled it. Like you're just dragging it, just dragging. You can't throw it over your shoulder or nothing. You're just dragging it. There's like blood trails on the floor.
I will grab the burlap sack and throw it over my shoulder. A sack of bones, 40 pounds.
It's within my encumbrance. I'm not that fucking weak. Come on.
You're also carrying 28 pounds right now.
Pride becometh before you fall on your ass.
I can't
Right.
lift it to my back, but put it on my back and we'll be fine.
Yeah. How? R4, put it on my back. Put it on my back.
So like helping a first grader with their backpack.
And yeah.
Here you go, honey. Have a good
All
day
right.
at school.
All right, Powwow. You got a sack of bones. And Dimitri's just like,
Literally, Dimitri, name your price.
I don't even know what the price is. I'll just call it 5 copper.
5
What?
copper?
I don't know.
do we have 5 coppers?
Let me
Does
tell you.
money go that small?
I will give you the 5
Actually,
copper,
I do.
along with extra to forget about this whole thing. How about that?
Okay.
This isn't weird. People do stuff with bones. They make gelatin, they make soup. Like,
Glue.
you're being weird about this shit, Powwow.
I can't help it. I'm a weird person.
We could say, like, hey, we invented Jello and we're going to make a shit ton for all the kids. We need all your fucking horse hooves. And this would be on the level. You're acting like a necromancer.
I'm a cleric of God.
You could be a butcher of livestock and just be like, hey,
Holy power be with you. I'm an
I'm
archaeologist.
experimenting with broths.
Dr. Percival Sandwich at your service. Here's 2 gold.
Much obliged.
I feel like 1 gold is hush money and 2 gold is tell the town money.
Well, I do like a good story.
All right,
The only
let's.
ones with gold. So I think that no matter what amount of money is tell the town money.
Probably. Let's go
Okay.
create an abomination.
As you begin to leave, you hear the sounding of bells. You hear 7 bells.
Oh, so we still have a lot of time.
7 o'clock.
When do we meet him?
Is it like 10 or something like that?
Yeah.
10.
Let's find a nice secluded spot in one of these pastures.
Sure.
Just Ohio things.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be tripping over teens making out and Amish people committing other crimes.
Empty bottles of
You
vodka,
can't
vodka.
you can't defend the Amish because they're not watching.
I don't know. They run puppy mills and shit. That's not okay. I got a bone to pick with the Amish.
Well, Powwow's got plenty of bones to pick from.
Yeah, 40 pounds of them.
And you guys make your way. You just leave. Then you hear
All right.
Dimitri lock up behind you.
Hmm.
We're so weird.
So are we doing this tonight? I'm looking at powwow as I say that.
Which thing are we? Oh, you mean the bone? No, I'll wait till we get out of town for that. I know where to push the boundaries of this. I'll save this one. But I will clean them since we have hours to kill.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's find a nice spot, and I don't know, I'll put a soup on, and then we can put whatever meat isn't fucking more maggot than meat by volume.
Oh yes, I'm quite good at this. I will
We can
show
have
you
dinner.
exactly which meat is viable.
And for some reason, Bonet, he just can't stop thinking about ham.
Ham.
So, where to?
Fucking, I guess we'll stay at the nearest not residential, but the nearest place where it's not suspicious for us to just be hanging out in the middle of a fucking field for 3 hours in the dark. Basically make sure that we can be as close to where we're supposed to meet up as possible without drawing any more attention to ourselves. Well, any bad attention to ourselves.
Okay. So did you want like a location closer to, you said a location closer to the meetup spot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys begin walking, and you're carrying the sack of bones through the central town. No big deal. Powwow, you begin to feel the juices and everything begin to just like soak through this bag. And you like kind of feel it like just on your lower back a little bit.
Oh, that's going to stink.
Oh, God.
And everywhere you walk, Bernet is just trying to clean up the smell on his nose. And eventually you guys make your way, you're coming up towards the barge right. And you go past it. And as you're passing it, you see a flood of guards on horseback and on carriages and carts going past you.
It's not good, gentlemen.
And then
I
they
think
don't.
they're switching out again.
They don't stop or anything like that. They just keep going.
It's about 8 hours since we saw this last.
Really hope it is just the norm and not something happening.
Yeah, 8-hour shifts is pretty chill for these guys.
True.
And you keep walking. And you keep walking. Eventually you see some barns and stables near some livestock fields.
Is this the spot?
I'd say, yeah, we should just go to the field where we're supposed to meet our guy. And then maybe half a mile from there, like, I don't know. These
Yeah.
probably belong to people. I don't know if just like squatting would be cool.
You will note that he said, meet me near the livestock fields. There are a lot of livestock fields.
Well, let's just go with the closest one to the Inn.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can walk. See if we can find it. Should have specified.
So we could just like, I don't know, throw this back down somewhere and then kill 2 hours.
Yep.
Because just sitting in the same spot waiting on him is also probably going to attract attention. It should probably be one of those things where we spend as little time in contact as possible.
We're really
Okay.
not good at this whole inconspicuous thing.
We are incredibly conspicuous. Also, if we can't find him, I also have another spending spell. So
Yes, well. Our party isn't exactly set up to be inconspicuous in anywhere.
no,
Robots.
I got a big hat. We have a robot. We're gonna have zombies.
Robot who also has a big hat.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, it's not like people. I mean, just pick a place to sit down and wait.
I mean, yeah. I think we should just go back to the Bard's Right and then just like kill the 2 hours in there.
That works too.
Sabian goes, yeah, I'm down to not walk aimlessly for a while.
Sure.
I mean, it's a nice night out. It's not like
It is.
oh,
It-
God
it-
forbid we be outside.
And it is a nice night. Like it's a cool summer night.
Yeah.
The stars up above are shining bright, and there's a slight breeze of maybe a storm coming in a few days, but it's nice. Not like the humidity that you had just a week and a half ago.
No. I just hang out somewhere, maybe on the ass end of the barge, where there's not a whole lot of foot traffic, and just pull out some rags and start cleaning.
Okay. You like go around like to like the back corner of on like the side of the barge, right? You just dump the bag all over the ground, and then just one by one, you just take them and you're cleaning them off, and then you just put them back in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything with the meats? Are you just letting it like on the ground, leaving on the ground?
I'll collect them all on like a tiny little piece of rag,
Okay.
just in case someone wants them. I don't know.
Okay. Is that a thought that crosses your mind? Just tie it to a stick and give it to Thero? That'll be the hobo that he is.
Yep, that'll work.
We just tie it to Thero and just like march him off to the bunch of dire wolves.
Just set them all on the ground and have thaumaturgy, shake them up, get the juices off of them.
Oh,
Harmless
the
trick.
juices are gonna go everywhere, bro.
I hate so much of what's happening in the corner of this bar.
Because some of it's probably good,
I mean,
and then some of it is probably
Powwow's not doing it
unmuffled.
inside the bar. He's like outside the bar doing it.
Oh, outside. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is better.
Not much, but it is.
Yeah, for baby steps.
There's probably stray dogs you could feed it to.
Yeah.
At least we're not like burning bodies in the streets again. So like,
Oh,
remove that.
God.
I think you did.
Hey,
It's fine.
what I'm doing is strange but not illegal.
Frowned upon, if anything.
Confused, if anything.
I'm
Show
glad-
me
I'm
where
glad-
taboos are written down.
Oh, it's Tuesday night. That's powwow hour over there. That's just him
Pow, wow,
cleaning.
hour.
That's just the bone daddy cleaning his bones. Every Tuesday night.
Yeah, that's-
If he didn't do it, he'd have smelly skeletons, and what would that be like?
people in this town probably like weird things like taxidermy. How is this any different?
So it takes you like
Wow.
an hour to get through, and like depends on how meticulously you're cleaning these bones.
Enough that it doesn't soak, and to get most of the smell off of it.
Okay, yeah. So it takes you about an hour. You're sitting there like with like a dagger, and like you're just carving the meat off, and then wiping the bone with a rag, and then throwing it back into the burlap sack. And eventually you tidy up all the meats into like a larger rag that you have, and then tie it off, and then you remember that you needed R4's help to hoist the bag onto your back, so you start dragging the bag again.
I've got another hour. Let's try to fashion a good strap on this.
There's like some
Oh,
drunk
boy.
guy that wanders out to like go piss, and he just sees you.
Help me, I'm very weak.
I'm just gonna watch this whole thing go down.
Mm.
Oh.
Let me piss first, and I'll help you, young man. And then he just pulls out his thing and just starts pissing away into the grass. About a minute goes by, and he finishes.
Damn, my guy. You should tell him it's unhealthy to hold it that long, Paolo.
Those are from those rounds that I bought.
He like laces his breeches back up and like walks over and goes, "All right, what can I do for you?
I'm very weak. Just help me strap this
You look like it. Okay." And then like he grabs the bag and like just lifts with his legs and just like, what am I doing with it? What am I doing with it?
Just on my back.
Okay. And then he just puts it on.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. Smelly man.
Quite.
And he just starts stumbling off into the fields.
See? It's not that weird if everyone just hangs out in the middle of the fields. Stupid.
Just
Then powwow, you
Who am I talking to?
you make your way, yeah, yourself.
Yeah.
How did I tell them that due to the necromancy that I have no inner monologue? And you make your way back to the entrance of the bar. Gentlemen, what were you doing during that hour?
I'm just making small talk with Savian as best I can.
Okay.
He's not a small talk guy, but oh shoot, what's the guy's name?
Save you.
No. So Savian,
Mm-hmm.
what's Chaska like?
Oh, he's a bit of an asshole.
Well, I mean, yeah.
He's overbearing and like micromanaging. Just because he's the advisor to the king doesn't mean that he can just boss people around however he feels like. Like, I'm tasked with the job from the king himself, but he feels like he needs to just dictate how I do it and then call me for my responsibilities to help him with his.
What's the chain of command there like? Like, do you report to the king or do you report to Chaska?
Exactly. I report to the king.
Oh, and he's just butting in on that.
But he just butts in because, well, I'm the advisor of the king, so.
But like, what's he advise the king on?
Well, the king is, I can't say old. It's
I mean,
like
kings are old.
no, but when he became king, he wasn't old. He's only been king about 20 years. 25 years, maybe. But he's just
20 years can be a long time for some races, you know?
right, but when he became king, he was a younger man.
Well, if he was an older man, that'd be pretty weird.
Right. But in the past few years, he's beginning to age visibly and rapidly.
Was he a human? Because you know humans can go from 30 to 50 in 20 years, and that's a long time for those guys.
Yeah, but I don't think he is. There was talks of back in the Battle of Ravenloft that he had some sort of divine presence.
Like
And in the
powwow can?
no, something else. It's not something I've encountered before. But
Hmm.
when I first met King Bard, he had these piercing blue eyes. And then they've begun to dull, and one of them is orange now. It's strange.
Hmm.
It's almost like he's losing himself.
You know, cataracts are pretty common in humans once they hit middle age.
I guess. I don't know.
Cataracts don't, but friend.
Nothing about the way he
Yeah, nothing
his
orange.
nothing that the way he's changed or what he's become seems like a normal aging process. I don't know.
How long
But-
have you known him?
I've worked for him for 7 years.
Okay. So he was. I'm assuming the Battle of Ravenloft is when he took his crown or was like on the path to it or something.
It was his the Battle of Ravenloft. Once he became the victor, he ascended to kinghood.
Okay. Curious monarchy. So he was king for 13 years and didn't have like his eye color change or like
No,
age terribly. And then you met him, and then in the last 7 years, all of this has happened.
well, I mean, I'm not saying there's a direct correlation between the two, but
Oh, no. But just that like this hasn't been a 20-year long process. Or at least it hasn't.
I don't know.
Hmm.
The king does do a thing where he uses his magic to keep his appearance a certain way.
Oh, like glamours and
Exactly, but he's
seeming and stuff.
but that seems to be fading with him. It's almost like he's losing his power in terms of
Sometimes old people just stop caring too.
maybe.
You know, you get to the age where you're like, oh, I've got fuck you. I mean, he's a king. He's literally got the definition of fuck you money.
And then
You could have Prima Nocta. I don't want to judge
Yeah.
about Ravenloft or.
and then when the queen left, I think that's really when everything started spiraling down.
Where'd the queen go?
No one knows. She left one day.
Who's the queen?
Her name was Esmeralda.
Hmm.
But vicious woman. Vicious, fierce. And then one day fight was in her, was gone. She left. I don't know. But Chaska's an asshole in this story. That's it.
Yeah, he sounds like it.
I don't know how.
Constantly,
I don't know what
trying to
his
swing his dick
relationship.
around.
I don't know what his relationship with Powwow was like, but it's a crazy world that we live in, where 3 people from a remote island in the Moonshay Islands meet in a city, like Waterdeep.
Is that where Ravenloft is?
Yes,
Hmm.
all of Bardrovia.
So it's like a tropical island kind of vibe there.
It's not until in the last 25 years or 20 years since the ascension of King Bardlock that people have even been able to travel to and from that country.
There's like a tyrant there. So you like Slade, I take it.
Yes, something
Opened
like
the
that.
country up.
Yeah. The fogs lifted, and people were able to travel.
Well, it sounds like we'll have to go visit sometime. You've got some pull. We could probably, tear up the town with you. It sounds like,
If we can.
yeah.
Agreed.
One of the things
I
that
mean-
Chaska mentioned when he was leaving was that the fogs were beginning to return, and I don't know why.
Ugh. Well, that kind of sucks for sailing, but I mean, the Powwow's got family there, and apparently you've got some kind of like political office.
Yeah.
Sounds like I mean, shit. It sounds like we should have gone there instead of Nightstone, honestly.
It would have been a much longer journey.
Yeah, but we would have spent it at sea, and like what kind of pull do the Castlanterns have at sea?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of pulls the Castlanterns have at all.
Well,
But
enough to purge the Harpers. Apparently.
enough to purge the Harpers, apparently.
Fuck.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you're the lead of the household, literally has bankrolled a city out of bankruptcy, it kind of probably buys a lot of pull, no matter what crime he's committed.
Yeah, it can be weird like that. You never know because like money can buy a lot, but
Do you
a
think?
move against the Harpers like that is not going to be something that you can just buy away. You know what
Do
I
you
mean?
think the Open Lord is more powerful than a shadowless face like that?
I think it would depend on the Open Lord. Because it's important to remember that Laeral Silverhand is like an incredibly powerful mage.
Right.
Like I'm pretty sure like her family are like literal demigods.
I think.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't spill the tea on Waterdeep.
Yeah.
So yeah, her family are like literal demigods in some instances. She's kind of I'm pretty sure she's capable of 9th level spells. It's a lot of like I have a friend who interned for her after we graduated from the academy. And it's yeah, I mean she can fuck shit up. I wouldn't want to.
I mean, I wouldn't want to cross paths with her in a
The key-
dangerous sense.
when like because so many of these people, you know,
I mean,
Force
Rainier had meetings with her, but I was allowed to attend those meetings.
but Rainier was a guy with a sword.
He was also
You
a
know?
guy with a name.
Yeah, but like, what level can you cast name spells at? Like no name is as powerful as Power Word Kill.
I mean, but some names in certain situations are more powerful than anything.
I don't think they are. I mean, and granted, hammers see nails, and I'm a spellcaster, so I'm obviously going to be biased towards spells. Like at the end of the day, there are mages and other people who are powerful enough to just like burn a city down, and so a lot of cities just exist because it's convenient for them. When does it stop being convenient? You know, Castlanterns make a move and purge the Harpers. I mean, I feel like you're skating on thin ice. You are moving towards like
we
when
don't
does
know.
somebody.
But we don't know if it was the Castlehunters that purged the Harpers.
I mean, who else is pissed at the Harpers?
The
I don't think the
Xanathar
Zentrum or Xanathar had the strength to
Zentrum?
move. Maybe.
And we don't know what those drow were doing.
I will point out, though, I forget his name off the top of my head, but the Zentrum also have an incredibly powerful mage that has like bankrolled and supported them for a very long time.
Theoro, like hiccups. Manchun.
Yep, there you go.
Manchun.
I was going to guess Mordenkainen, but yeah, Manchun. I hate to say, Powwow's clean in bones. So I don't say this in earshot of him, but like people like Silverhand and Manchun have probably equitable power and flex it far more often than people like, Saren Ray or Helm.
Yeah.
So at what point is it functionally different to find some incredibly powerful 2,000-year-old spellcaster and get him to form your guild than it is to build a church to them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, look. Bone Daddy's back.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, this is a great vintage. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the wheat beers out here.
Bone Daddy. I don't want to know. I don't.
I've made another friend. He's currently out, probably vomiting in the fields now.
Oh, like you've met somebody, not like you've constructed a new friend.
Oh, no, not yet.
I was going to say, you said you were going to do that outside of town, but...
Yes.
Yeah, so you want something? We got another hour.
No, I'm pretty much just ready to pass the time.
Hey, all right.
Savian stands up and goes, well, if you'll excuse me, I need to alleviate myself. And he stands up and just walks away.
Wow.
Out the front door.
He's probably fine, right? I was out there alone. He's probably fine alone.
Do you want to go check on him?
I mean, I don't want to walk up on a man while he's peeing.
I thought you just implied that you just did that.
He walked to me.
Hey, you can give him Overwatch without looking at his dick. Plus, you don't have night vision. You couldn't see it anyway.
That's fair. Also, I'm sure it's probably getting close to time. We should find a livestock field.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, we should probably get on the way. I don't think we're going to just walk out and find him. It's going to take some time.
All right. Well, off we go.
I'll flip us over to the bartender and... Ooh, all right.
He like catches it and slams it down on the table and goes, attaboy.
I like this bar.
And
never buy this one.
Yeah, and then
I think it's safe as long as somebody else owns it.
Yeah, it shouldn't burn down. Or have a wall disintegrated. Or have a weird sex necromancy dungeon.
Well, there was no sex.
whoa,
I wasn't there. Hey, not judging if there was.
whoa,
That
Weird?
doesn't make it better.
It's only better if there was sex. Explain a little bit. The smell of the whip.
Powwow spanked the ham, of course, but never like how you think he did.
He didn't spank the ham.
Spanking that ham.
He just continuously masturbated in the same room as his decaying bugbear.
Oh,
You want that ham? You
Not
want that ham
related.
glazed?
I had a prisoner down there for days.
And the fucking balls.
You still have that ball.
In the hamster ball.
I do have that hamster.
We could put a person in there.
Have we washed it?
No. We don't watch anything.
probably not. No.
I have
I mean,
prestidigitation. I can wash everything.
I was about to say-
How I was like,
about to
did
say
we
the
wash it?
boring-
Have you seen my lower back? It's covered in meat juice.
Have we washed it? We haven't taken a bath
Bro.
in weeks.
You guys haven't?
None of us have.
I'm fine. I step in mud. I prestidigitate my shoes.
It's not a bath.
I'm aware, and trust me.
Into the field we go.
Next time we're at a bar with hot water. All right, Savian, we're gonna go meet him.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have shouted that.
Well, Savian's outside, so I imagine you said that like you just yelled it in the street. As you
Yeah,
left.
as we're walking past and like where I could.
Past
You
where
wouldn't need a
Sagan's
shot.
taking
Okay.
a leak.
Yeah.
You see him like running back toward you, like lacing his like pants back up. All right, I'm ready. Does it burn when you pee?
Hey, just remember, two shakes is a cantrip, but 3 will cost you a spell slot.
Yes, that's penance for your past crimes.
My birth is a penance for my past crimes.
Oh, come on, bro. That's
That's
depressing.
burns
Come
you.
on. Life's nice. We had some beers.
No,
made a good dinner.
My previous self was literally a bad person, and I was reincarnated to fix the bad that he did. That wasn't a joke. That was a real thing.
That's fucking sad. Who were you before? Who was that bad?
I don't know his name. He had a burned face. The tale is that he got spit on the face by Vecna himself.
Ooh.
We have so much in common.
Do we?
Yes, I have.
You do.
I have. No one will believe me.
You're both reincarnated divine casters with like vague ties to Ravenloft.
I mean, you don't know that about Powwow.
You know the. But
His brother is the advisor to the king, isn't he?
Yeah.
there's a vague tie.
Yeah.
But I have
So-
those weird. Do you get weird dreams? Where it's like you're
Yes.
living a past life.
No.
No. I just know.
Neither do I. Livestock fields.
I mean, I get dreams. We don't talk about that shit.
Do we want to spend this time talking about our dreams, Renee?
I mean, yeah, we can. I had a really bad dream where my teeth fell out and then I tried to punch somebody, but then like it didn't do anything, which isn't super far from real life, but like even more dramatically less impact, as if just like punching a tree. But it was a person who was like, I don't know, he was like my dad, but he wasn't my dad. You know what I mean?
No.
Renee,
like-
are you okay?
Yeah, he was like just like a person, like a random person who was normal height, but I don't know. It was so yeah. I had that dream, and then I had another one that me and my sister were fishing, and then we had to go to school, which was weird because we never went to school at the same time, and so that one was okay.
I talked to an older version of myself who told me about how I was reincarnated because of the evil things that he did.
That's just Sabian, and that was 10 seconds ago.
No. My dreams didn't tell me that I was reincarnated. I know that from.
I'm saying that Powwow's dream was this conversation that we just had.
I also had a dream about giants and an empty throne, and now here we are.
That was a conversation we had like 4 days ago, and then 3, and then 2 days ago. Are you sure? So a dream is what happens when you're asleep.
This was weeks ago.
Okay. Oh, like a prophetic dream of what was going to happen 4 days ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's neat. We should share dreams more.
There also, I don't really dream very often. It's, I guess, just a part of me. It's more like those visions or past memories.
It's neat.
The weave has fucked me hard.
Hey, I dream every night. It's actually nice. It's like, I don't know. I've always felt like sleep is a waste of time. Like I mean, I appreciate feeling rested, but I kind of like the 4 hours and then packing at it. More time to read, more time to, study, summon new wild fae souls and pets.
I dread the nightmares.
But
Hey,
yeah,
look,
I
the
like
fields.
that. I can
well.
ramble in character all night, Tom.
No, I'm aware.
Bro, last session. That was fucking fun.
And Sabian's like, well, I guess, do we just check each barn as we go? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's give it like 15 minutes, and then if we don't find them, I'll just guess sending.
Okay. Yeah, that's. Wait, can you do that?
Yeah, I have one more. You said
No, but I mean, are you familiar enough with that person in order to do that?
Oh, probably. I met him.
Did you?
Yeah, we fucked up the whole thing.
Well, I know Varden did. I watched that. That was funny.
Yeah, I was drunkenly stumbling next to Varden. I gave him the tattoo.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Plans. Thanks,
Yeah.
Dero.
Well,
I'm glad you came up
my,
with it.
oh god, this is my wing snake returned.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Strange.
Damn.
To be fair, you did tell Zolkin to send it to Shalvis.
True.
And we're meeting with.
We're meeting with Shalvis, so
Yes, we are. All right, so yeah, let's. We'll just search the first one we find.
Okay.
First livestock field.
Okay. Everyone make an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh fuck. I will guide. Who's the best investigator?
Byron, probably.
I will guide Bo.
that
Perhaps. Whenever my character sheet loads.
I'm +3 investigation too. So
I feel like I am +6 because I'm proficient in it, and then have. Here we go.
Got
Okay.
it for Renee. Okay.
Looking around, it was mentioned to you guys that Shalvis was tended to sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around, you see this is a barn for more of a livestock for like cattle.
Hmm.
So you would like assume that. I don't think this is the right one.
Jimmy, you were in England, weren't you?
Yes.
So you know the distinctive smell of sheep shit.
Yes.
We need to find that.
damn.
It's very specific. And all of southern England, this not London, smells like it.
Sheep. I want to see the sheep.
Oh god.
You did remember seeing sheep on your way to the brewery.
Lame.
It's over by the brewery. Don't you remember? I do.
A mile and a half from here?
Yes.
All right.
So like a 15-minute walk, right?
Should be.
All right. Well, just walk. At least we're enjoying the night.
Yeah. Nice, cool, crisp.
Yeah.
Summer
And the
night.
town's definitely quieted down now. A lot of people are inside, or you hear like as you pass like a bar. As you pass the bar again, you hear the rowdy nature inside. People singing songs and drinking and having a good time. You keep walking past. You make your way to the town center, and the kids are all gone. It's quiet. All the wheelbarrows are placed neatly in rows. The harvest home appears to be vacant, and then you keep making your way further north, and then you see some more barns up ahead.
All right. So, what are our goals with this guy?
I don't know.
We want to see. I mean, we should ask him if he knows anything about hill giants on the low. We should ask him if he. I mean, yeah, if they know anything about this giant stuff.
Yes, the hill giants are 1. 2. Check to see if anything's happened since Nightstone, since I've been in Waterdeep.
That's a good call.
And then 3, where should we head next? Or at least try and get a bearing of where we can head to further progress ourselves.
Or if he's heard anything from Tribor at all, yeah. Because that's our next stop. If this is completely dry, if we have no leads on hill giants, and we really can't find them in about a day of going around the hills, I'd say.
Definitely.
Yeah, we just move on to Tribord because we know that there's like merchants that we have to get into contact with there. And I really don't want to deal with fire giants at all, but I mean, probably easier conversation than with hill giants.
True.
Okay.
Is there anything that I could discern or anything that I could remember, or not necessarily remember, but collect about rendezvousing with Zentarum?
In what regards?
Um,
Beer man.
like, are there any markers or landmarks that could be a good Zentarum meeting point?
Yeah, you know that like a lot of them will like on like certain doors or uh wooden posts or anything like that, they would brand or like in like some charcoal or coal sketch like the symbol of a flying snake.
Okay, cool. All right. I'll keep my eyes out for that in the
Okay.
meantime.
Okay.
If anywhere in the livestock has like there's a lantern or any light sources or anything like that.
Or flying snakes.
You do see in the darkness of all these barns, you do see one lantern lit on one of the barns hanging just to the side of the door.
Shall we investigate, gentlemen?
Sure.
I'm going to check and see if like anyone's been following us or anything like that.
Okay, make a perception check.
Yeah.
It would be too dark for me to be able to see if anyone's following us, wouldn't it?
Yeah, unless you lit a torch or something like that while you were walking.
13.
It doesn't appear like you're being followed anyway. The streets have been quiet this whole time, and besides the occasional guard moving past you on horseback or on foot, you didn't really notice anyone else civilian-wise out in the streets.
All right. We should be safety.
Okay. You make your way to the barn that has the lantern hanging above it, and Varden, you see off on the side, just on the bottom corner of the frame of the door, you see a sketch of a flying snake.
This is it, gentlemen. Does anybody see anything?
I didn't.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see anybody approaching?
Absolutely. Yeah, no. Besides the same thing was besides the horseback riders or the mounted foot patrol, or the foot patrol of guards, whatever, or even the occasional drunken stumbler. No one appears to be paying you guys any attention, although they do give R4 some weird looks.
Where is Shalvis?
Maybe he's inside.
Yeah, why don't we open the door?
Fair point. Well, knock. We'll knock at the door first.
Okay. You knock on the door, and as you go to knock on it, the door creaks open.
I will enter. Anybody else want to go in?
Yes.
Oh well.
Yeah. Okay. So you all enter, and you see this 2-story barn with a rafters and like a loft straight ahead, and you see the familiar face of Shalvis. His dark skin and like dreads with beads hanging in him, sitting on the rail post of the loft.
Shalvis.
Well,
Hello.
you're a little late, but it is what
Sorry.
it is.
Finding the place.
Yeah, I figured.
Sounds huge.
Anyway, Varden, I think this is yours. And he throws a snake at you.
Hello, friend.
And attached to your flying snake is like a piece of parchment.
I will open said parchment.
Okay. Looking at the contents of it, you read that it's from Zolkin, and that it says that hopes the snake finds you well, and that he's interested to hear about this cloud giant you mentioned. And then he said at the very end of the message, be careful. Shalvis will explain.
All right. Thank you, Shalvis. Now,
What are we being careful
down
about?
to business.
Yeah, down the business. And then he slides over the rail and then begins walking down or climbing down the ladder of the loft. He goes, so, first and foremost, why are you here?
You want the long answer or the short answer?
Whatever you've
Took a
got time
word.
for.
The ordning's been shattered.
I guess we should go with the long answer. Prepare for a sit.
So, about 22 years ago in the Moonshay Isles, a small, anemic, androgynous child was born. Fast forward, the ordning has been shattered, and we're looking for a local hill giant tribe. In addition, if we can't find them here, then we're moving on to Tribor, both for company business and to find another tribe of giants if we can.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to help you fight giants, I'll tell you that.
You don't have to help fight them. You have to,
No.
if you know where they are, that would be incredibly helpful. The guards here, they couldn't find water if it was raining.
Consider this a reconnaissance mission. I'm simply reporting back to Zolkin, especially after the incidents of Nightstone.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that I got here after the giant attack. I've been here for about 2.5 weeks. The giant thing happened before I was here. And from what I've heard from drinking guards and soldiers at the bar, the ranger parties just have a hard time tracking these giants. It's like the giants didn't know where they were going. From their words, they followed these tracks for days, and it was just in circles. Led them north and south and east and west, and it never really had a determined direction. Now,
Strange.
either these giants are very dumb, or they're very good at hiding their tracks.
Could be both.
Hill giants.
Could be both, yes.
I don't think it's likely that hill giants got lost.
Or hill giants were attempting to cover their tracks. That doesn't check with their history, I think.
Or hill giants are being manipulated by somebody.
I mean, the tracks
Excessive
also
hunts.
weren't just hill giants, but also smaller tracks like goblins and some slightly bigger ones, which would match the intel of them traveling with ogres as well.
Are we talking about a war party?
The only way that hill giants would be persuaded to do something is if something bigger than them told them to do it.
Like actually physically bigger than them. Yeah.
Yes. All they care about is size.
Same with
Like the
ogres.
size.
Same with goblins. Same with bugbears and hobgoblins. Well,
I,
And
I,
those
weird.
things-
I don't know. That's just what the guards in the bars were saying. I mean, I came here for different reasons. I didn't come here because of giants. But
Why are you here? Just set up shop,
was your mission?
handle agents in the area.
ironically, you can call me a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm supposed to be determining how easy it would be for the Zentarim to establish a base here, and how we could gain control of Goldenfields. If we can control the food supply, that's a huge power in our advantage.
Start with the church.
Agreed. I'd say if we control the alcohol too, which we are pretty close to doing, we could definitely establish a base here.
Yeah, well, just because you went to the open bar doesn't mean that there aren't secret bars here in Goldenfields.
Beyond
Ah,
just that, if you
but,
ran taverns, you could have people come in and out of town and stay relatively under the radar. You could have reliable source of coin. It wouldn't take a lot of initial capital investment.
Yeah,
coin and information can
Safe
definitely
houses.
get a lot of information from loose lips.
Seems like agriculture is such a large business here that like it'd be difficult to wrestle control.
I'll tell you, it wouldn't be easy to take Goldenfields. Besides the walls, this place is very well defended. These guards, 50 deep every 8 hours, changing shifts.
Which probably means they could have another 50 very quickly.
The captain of the guard is stationed over by the brewery. I don't know if you saw the tall tower behind the brewery, but yeah, that's where he
Yes.
stays. They lock the brewery up at night so that way people can't steal alcohol. 'Cause there's not much to do in this fucking town.
You think they can be bought?
I don't know. I think that some people believe that coin really doesn't have too much of a value here. mean-
Very hippie.
Yeah, they're simple folk.
I mean, you get the young kids who, want to leave town, so they need coin. But then you have the people who have been here for a long time and established a life here, and they don't need to leave, so they don't really care about the coin. Goldenfields is pretty weird.
Are there any dissidents we can exploit?
Not that I've seen. People are happy here. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, I have. Especially treants walking through the streets
Yeah, that's weird.
and happy.
I mean, you can use that inertia to your side too, though. If people are happy here, they're not going to get pissed off if, you don't rock the boat. So I think it'd be good to just set up safe houses and use this as a layover station.
Which is what we have. Was what I'm setting up.
It's not ambitious. I mean, it might not get you a promotion, but I think that's probably the wisest move.
Yeah.
Small foothold is better than no foothold. So
Use those walls to your advantage.
Take over the town through legal means. If there's not a lot of coin that goes through the lower class, start taking over the lower class through their income.
I'm sure the Abbey doesn't hold elections, though.
No.
God, Johnson, I love the way you think.
Yes, but I'm here for giants.
Yeah, that's the main priority, because as nice as those walls are, what we saw in Nightstone, walls don't fucking matter for that.
No. Well,
Sure.
the Nightstone attack happened from the sky. Walls can't do anything from a sky attack. But this place was attacked by hill giants who
Mm-hmm.
had a hard time getting anything over that wall.
Yeah, Nightstone, they were targeting sort of like an anti-dragon stone, the Nightstone. This town doesn't have anything like that. It seems I don't say unrelated, but it's probably they weren't coordinated for sure.
If I had to guess, I would say that hill giants aren't smart. And hill giants aren't motivated by the means of power like other giants are. Hill giants, from what I've read and the intel that I've given by the local abbey and by members of the guard here, it's just a matter of how big they can get. And I guarantee they think that if they can get a bunch of food, they can probably get real big.
Hmm.
Do you know? I'll pull out the map that we have. Have any of the other nearby settlements around the Forlorn Hills been attacked? Like Olivin, Succumber, Wamford.
Not that I've heard of, no.
So they can't be that far from here.
Like I said,
Oh, go on.
I think those giants were just dumb. Or they're really good at hiding their tracks.
Has there been a common direction of travel from these tracks?
I mean, this is no. That's the crazy thing. They headed away from town, and then once they got into the Forlorn Hills, they went all over the place. The Ranger Party just gave up because they got tired of wandering in circles.
You have any word from Tribor?
My contacts in Tribor mentioned something of a fire giant attack. About a week ago. But there was a lot of casualties, a lot of destruction. But
well, I'll ask for your 2 copper here. We've Zolkin wants us to talk to an Alastra in Tribor. Do you think these hill giants are an avenue worth pursuing at all, or do you think we should continue on to Alastra?
Well, I don't know what. It's up to whatever you want to do, honestly. I mean, Varden here is the only one with a real affiliation to the Zentarum. So he's the only really, as long as we get intel on him from him, I don't think Zol can really care.
Freudian slip.
I don't know who that is.
He's old elf.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to crash for the night, and then, I mean, we'll give the hill giants the old college try, but we're not going to, walk in circles like some kind of, redneck ranging party.
Right. Well, before you leave,
yes,
Zolkin sent over some things, and I'm supposed to tell you some things.
Okay.
Not really related to this giant thing you're talking about, but apparently you guys stirred up a lot of trouble in Waterdeep.
Oh, shit.
That is true.
Go ahead.
Well, you might want to look at these. And from inside of his cloak, he pulls out several pieces of parchment and lays them on a table. And each one of them has a drawing of you. These are bounties.
How accurate are they to our appearance?
Well, I don't know who drew them or how well these people knew you, but I mean, besides some facial hair and they can't get the robot thing wrong or whatever the hell you are. But for the rest of you, it's pretty spot on.
How high are the bounties?
Each one is about 7,500 gold.
Not bad.
Cheesy Pete's. 75 a pop.
Now, that's, you say not bad, but that'll invite a lot of clientele. And
How
this
far
one,
spread?
it's hard to know. I've heard stories that That Daggerford's already gotten something. Boulder's Gate might have had something, a carrier already. I don't know if I don't know if they're sticking to the coast or what it is, but you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb as long as you keep traveling with this one. And he points at R4.
Can you like shapeshift at all, R4? Can you like transform into a carriage?
No.
Well, gentlemen, looks like we're famous.
Even Sabian has one. So brings me to this next order of business. Zolkin said to give you these, and he goes to like this chest under, like he walks over and like removes like some hay, and then from on top of this chest, whatever, and it'd be inconspicuous, but then he moves it and you realize that it's a chest. He opens it up and then he pulls this box out of it, and he walks up, puts it on the table, and opens it, and there's a collection of rings.
Interesting.
What does this do?
These are rings of disguise.
Oh.
Hmm.
Huh.
No. They only last for about... They're not full-powered ones like more powerful spells. It's the best that Zenorim could do on short notice. But these will last a day at a time, and then they need a 12-hour rest.
Still not bad. Definitely what we'll need for traveling.
So I'd recommend popping these whenever you go into a town. Get to a place where you can hide for, a while, and then activate them again. I don't know. It's up to you. You don't have to take them if you don't want them.
Definitely take it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say no.
Are these in D&D Beyond?
I don't know. I don't know. I can add them to your character sheets later.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You can just put a hat of disguise in there and then just treat it as a ring.
No, and one other rules.
Yeah.
It just gives us a 24-hour disguise self.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it's very kind.
Well, I can't say that a debt won't be owed eventually.
Definitely.
We can-
I will fully pay it. Thank you.
One day we'll give you Waterdeep if you want it. I have a plan to go back there eventually anyways and settle some old business.
Or
Interesting.
whatever ashes take up that space.
Well, gentlemen, that's the extent of the business that I've been instructed to conduct. Now, I'd appreciate you not mentioning this interaction with anyone, which we go without saying, and let's just pretend like we don't know each other.
Very well.
You
Be
know
well.
who you are.
Go.
Don't you join this barn?
Exactly.
Baronay.
Yes.
Be well, Chavez. Thank you for your help.
You take care now.
And do you mind if I take this with me? The bounty?
They're yours if you want them.
Thanks. I will take mine.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we'll leave.
Okay. You all leave, and as the last person leaves, Chavez keeps the door open, and he puts the flame out in the lantern with his fingers, and then closes the door.
7,500.
They must have.
I was expecting 10.
Oh man, I think the most I ever had was like 350, maybe.
Have you had many bounties?
Oh, wait, think I just come up with fake names because it's fun? Yes, but also, like peasants don't take kindly when they're like family ancestral sword of like +2 to dragon slaying, like turns out to be a dancing sword who used up all its charges 200 years ago. So hedge wizards can very quickly get run out of town. You see this little ring? I'm not a representative of Duke. I've stayed in a couple castles with that lie, and very quickly absconded. And yeah, I think like total, a couple like cases of fraud, lying on an official document, theft, etc. I think that got me to like 200 or 300.
All right. So back to the
so
comfortable
yeah.
world of sleeping out in the wilds.
I'll work on it. I'll work on getting us like some magical comforts.
Do we want to leave town today? Like, now? Have we seen bounty boards while we've been in this town walking around?
No. You haven't.
I think we're safe here.
I think people are too happy to actually care about that kind of stuff, it seems.
They just kind of exist outside of the Sword Coast here.
They also don't accept visitors very often. We were
So-
ready to come in.
If we see another armed group flashing gold and iron in town, then maybe we should, skedaddle and use the rings. Oh, do the rings require attunement?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we should attune and then sleep and then go look for giants. Go hunting.
It's impressive that they were able to make a ring in my size.
Screws on. It's threaded.
They are magical, so
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
can kind of
it's
stretch
fine.
to the wearer's finger. So, what would you all like to do?
I mean, I'm ready to set off whenever. I don't care if we sleep outside the town or if we sleep in the town and start in the morning.
I'd appreciate Mike staying.
He's gone.
Shit.
On my own.
I'd appreciate maybe setting out at daylight. That way we can get a full day. If we're gonna do any type of tracking, it's gonna be hard to track at night.
Yeah.
And we already paid for the rooms, so might
Very
as well use them.
Yeah.
By the way, we never established bunk mates. Because we only got 3 rooms. And there's 6 of us.
True.
I'll be with Powwow.
I'll bunk with Thero. Well, point of your
Well.
gang.
Varden, it's you and me.
Very well.
It's the familiar buddies.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got team pointy ears. We got the
That's
base boys.
racist.
I'm allowed to say it.
Are you though?
Yeah, most of the time. I think you'd really have to be like,
What are you gonna use for your disguise?
Knife-eared bastards only.
I haven't thought about that.
Anyway, we can think about it when we're walking back.
Yeah. Anyway.
So eventually, you all begin your trek back towards the barge right. The commotion is calmed down considerably. As you walk in, you see that a lot of people are just passed out.
Hell yeah.
And then the bartender just looks at you, goes, points at all of them, and just goes, "It's your doing."
Sell them breakfast.
That's the plan. I'm also going to charge them for board tonight.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Excellent.
because you guys bought the only rooms.
Hey, you're making what, triple then?
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you in the morning.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, I will go to bed. I want my third level spells back.
So, you all shack up for the night. It's quiet and peaceful here. You hear the sound of a chair moving in the tavern itself every once in a while as the bartender cleans up a little bit. And then a mighty yell shatters the night's silence. We're under attack! We're under attack! A voice calls out, "To arms! To arms!" Gathering yourselves and your weapons, you begin to stumble into the main room of the inn.
Put on my mail.
And then some halfling stumbles in from into the bar or whatever, falling down. And he goes, "We're under attack!
Get to shelter.
Under attack."
I'm gonna walk past him.
Okay. You walk out into the night. A low mist blanket fills all the quiet gardens and then slinks between the rows of darkened longhouses. Then you hear a crushing noise from the north. And you hear it echoing again to the west. And you hear large commotions from the south. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Hell yeah. Oh,
So-
that's getting interesting. I like.
fucking hype.
So we will be back. We'll be back in a bit, and we'll have the battle map ready.
Let's
Hell yeah.
let's
So-
fucking go.
So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Do I have my attack spells in roll 20?
I assume.
Listen well, traveler. There's
Not a
trouble
long rest.
in the north.
So I mean, what is a long rest, really?
The giants are
I'm a
stirring.
pretty good sleeper, so
They've emerged from their hidden
I think-
enclaves
that counts.
to spread misery across the land.
Actually, I only need 4 hours, but
Faerun is in grave
yeah, it's
danger,
elf.
and
Elf
someone
5.
must do something.
I don't spell it, but I don't know how to spell it.
We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm,
I like.
Oh, is it the whole?
bold enough to strike out in the face
I will
of
be
evil.
right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, I need to make babies.
Someone willing to stand against them,
Slow.
to stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes?
The default icon.
Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains. Crashing down the mountains.
Sorry, I spent
Can
so much
you
time
quell
learning RP, by the way. I'll cut that down.
the Storm King's thunder? Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm. Bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them. To stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains. Crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder? Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm. Bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them. To stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains. Crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder? Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. protectors of the realm, bold enough to strike out in the face of evil, someone willing to stand against them, to stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains, crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder? Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm, bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them, to stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains, crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder? Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm, bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them, to stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains, crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder? Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm. Bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them. To stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains. Crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder? Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land.
I think Wayne, did you want to say something, or should we just like go back to the game?
Oh no, I was just really saying de facto marketing and the big shareholders have say over what goes into the game, because ultimately what they want to do with the game as far as deadlines controls what the developers can squeeze into a game. And then
Yeah.
whatever doesn't get put into the game goes in as DLC, which can ultimately fuck things up.
Cyberpunk.
True.
Yeah. Companies
Very.
make money, not art.
Which is sad because the developers, man, they put all their heart into these fucking games, and it's like it's destroyed because the fucking marketing and the big wigs up at the top just want fucking money.
Well, I don't know about destroyed, but incomplete for sure.
Speaking of destruction, let's fucking roll.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
I have one third level spell. Let's see where it goes.
One really well placed fireball.
Hopefully. What the fuck? All right. What are these fat motherfuckers?
Tom, you're muted.
All right, so you walk outside R4 and you see and you hear the mist covering the land. You hear banging in the north, banging in the south, and in the west. There's just chaos going on everywhere, or what sounds like chaos.
City under siege. I'm gonna wait for everybody to catch up with me outside.
Okay.
I'll go outside.
You're all startled out of your sleeps by this. You guys had just fallen asleep. And you all run out of your rooms and you see like this clumsy halfling just like trying to pull himself back up, and he's just scared out of his mind.
I'm gonna.
What's up?
Where are
You don't see them in your immediate vicinity yet. You just hear the chaos, and the halfling ran up and then barged into the inn.
they? Go up to the halfling. Where are they? Closest
They're
ones.
they're everywhere. The closest one, near the entrance, the fields, the fields.
All right. Gather everyone. Come on. Murder time.
Just standing out in the street with my sword.
Okay.
Yeah, I've come out by now too.
Okay. You all come out to the street, and the quietness of the night that has been all night is being interrupted now by the ringing of bells, of alarm bells going off. And you see in the distances, in some places, the night sky is being broken up by hints of red.
The city is under siege.
Closest ones pointed through the field. Are you ready to go, boys?
Yeah.
Never better.
How dark is it?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like 1 a.m. Every once in a while, you get some moonlight, but it's kind of dark.
Hey, listen, right now. Are we being stealthy?
I don't think stealth is an option.
Alright, on my shield, light. So that I can fucking see.
Okay.
Shining beacon of hope. Go! Hacha! I got my. Oh, I have my whip!
Oh god, the whip! I forgot about the whip.
Yes.
No.
All right. So what? So we're gonna do south. We're gonna do west. I think west is closest to the wall.
I think the west
It's
is the
whatever
closest one for
direction
us.
the halfling pointed.
So to the left. So the west, yeah, southwest.
Southwest, Sally Forth.
You begin charging down the main thoroughfare, running down, just trying to figure out where the attacks are coming from. You see guardsmen on horses rushing toward the walls. You see the foot patrol people just running with you. They're all going the same direction as you. You're just charging forward together. Eventually, you make your way to the shop that you saw yourself, where you bought your stuff for beforehand, and then you like look left and look right, whatever, and you see a bunch of guards people, and people like guards like holding the area to make sure no civilians come into the area on your left side heading south.
Do we have guards that are preparing to fight with us, right?
You don't know. You don't know what their directions
south.
are.
I'm gonna use military rank.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna turn and start barking orders at them.
Okay. What are you barking?
There
Uh,
you go.
Basically witnessing the chaos, and there's some trying to cordon off the area. I'm gonna look at the ones that kind of just are like staring at the wall, like in horror. What are you waiting for? Phalanx, go, move.
We don't know those tactics. We guard the wall. And then,
Make a wall with your shields.
okay, we'll do. And then, as you're like barking up orders, Shalvis runs up behind you. He goes, "Let's fucking get it, boys!" And he's just running. He just runs south. He just goes.
This dude fucks.
Follow that motherfucker. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Follow that guy.
With his extra large token.
I will whip out my wand and run after him for about 30 feet, and then I get winded. And
And I'm moving you guys the best I can, but tokens are not agreeing with the grid right now. So,
it sounds like it.
like,
Yeah,
the grid
you're
will pop up wherever you are. Just in the immediate, like, 5-foot radius that you guys are, for some reason.
That's weird. I see a grid all over my map.
Okay,
That's
I don't.
2
As
by
long as
2.
you...
So, like, it's extra large size, so...
Yeah, okay. If you guys can see the
Vondrus
grid,
and
then it's fine.
Zarvus and...
Also, you're crackling pretty bad, Tom.
Oh, no. Okay.
I think it's when you move pieces on the map, you'll
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff. It's just like Blue Alley all over again. It's such a bog down of so many tokens. I have so many tokens for this fight.
It's just a weak Green Alley.
So you guys run up, and you see in all these little small like little barn houses and like granary houses just being raided right now by goblins, and you see some ogres and even a hobgoblin.
I don't see shit.
I gotta give you light. You don't have dark vision. Hold on. Oh my god, hold on. Okay. Let me give you some
I am
light.
adjacent to a goblin.
Powwow, did you cast light on R4 or your shield?
My shield.
Okay. Are you able to see?
5, 10. It looks like
Okay.
10 feet.
Okay. I got it. I'll up your brightness. R4, you have you can use your dark vision goggles. That's fine. And you have, I think, 25 feet of dark vision.
Can you give me control of Thero, Tom?
Yes.
Just to be easy.
Yep.
Hey, if you want Thero, you can have him.
No, I'm just annoyed at myself.
I'm annoyed at Russ.
Didn't think I'd need spirit guardians during this rest. Period.
Oh.
That's true. I mean, I don't have different divinations, so
All right. You have control of Thero now.
bomb.
Powwow, I gotta give you
I'm gonna reload it.
vision. You emit a bright light of 25 feet. There we go. Hey, I got some grids now.
Yep, 20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay. 20 bright, 20 dim.
Everybody.
All right,
And this will
there.
teach me. This will teach me to think I ever don't need spirit guardians.
And then I'm gonna decrease the grid size too.
It's a good spell.
It's a great spell.
It's like being like, I don't need a spiritual weapon.
There we go. There we go. The grids are now 10 feet.
Oh,
Ooh, I can see less.
I'm moving you guys into appropriate size grids now. Hold on.
That would be like here.
Yeah, you can move your
So-
tokens wherever you need to.
so the
what you
space our
agree.
circle is in is a 10 feet square.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like half movement. So we can move 3 squares essentially.
Yes. Okay. So you see up ahead of you are these come on, where is it? Where's my notes? Where's my notes?
Where's...
These gangs of creatures. You see ogres, bugbears, and goblins.
Oh my.
Ogre.
Sorry, ignore that.
No, don't ignore that.
Whoa.
Do that.
Wayne, did you just roll over a 20 for an attack roll?
I
It
did.
didn't count. That's why.
Is this a new record? High-
Over a 10 is probably top 5.
All right. So what are we doing? What are we doing?
What do you think?
So I'm gonna.
So are these
yeah,
big
I'm gonna-
guys here? Like, is this just a big goblin?
No, it was just the token being wonky. Just gonna let me.
Oh, so the token is what reflects the character, not the size of it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. This guy looks like me without my shirt on.
Oh, buddy.
Hey.
I mean,
Um,
look at that chicken wing.
Okay.
No.
Jimmy looks at that and he thinks it's like 7 to 10.
All right, what are we doing?
PT at least.
all right. I'm going to take this little legion of guards that I've commandeered,
Okay.
and
These guys do not look well equipped, by the way. They look disheveled, like they're not meant for combat inside the wall. So,
Fucking mood, bro.
doesn't matter. We're here, and even if they're shit and poorly equipped, with a good enough leader, they can do something.
Yeah, goblins don't have adamantine weapons.
ooh, let me get my dice tray.
They'll be fine.
I haven't got to use this thing in so long.
Let's try to keep these guys alive, right? I fuck with this town. Let's save them. Then they won't turn us into the first bounty hunters to stroll by.
We're gonna be fucking heroes here, or die trying.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
care. Either way, I'm fine with it.
I'm gonna use one of my magic.
I don't know what that was
dice.
supposed to be, Varden, but it didn't roll a dice.
Die, glorious combat.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's just a 0 plus strength modifier.
Trying to add spells back into. Yeah, it's not working. Damn, you roll 20. Fix your shit.
What's wrong? What are you trying to do?
That's my sweet.
I was trying to add a couple of spells to my.
You gotta drag them onto your character sheet.
I did, but it didn't work.
Which
What spells?
Which spell?
Shield, because I have it, but it's not going onto my character sheet,
You
which
don't
is
need to. You don't need to roll for shield.
Yeah,
I
shield's
know.
not a. Shield's already in your character sheet.
That's strange because it wasn't showing on mine. But okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, it's already showing.
But well, I'm casting spells. I mean, it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
Honestly, same.
All right, what are we doing? Come on.
I'm shooting a firebolt at the closest guy to me.
All right, well, let's go ahead and I'll give your range casters with some distance, whatever. I'll give you 1 round to make an attack.
All right. Within 60 feet of me, are there two enemies right next to each other?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead to affect both of them
Okay.
because I can do that now.
Okay.
Oh shit!
2
All
wisdom
right.
saves.
They're 2 goblins, so 2 wisdom saves. First one is a 2. The second one is a natural 1.
Alright, so neither,
baby,
they haven't been
baby.
injured, right?
What's that?
Not injured.
No.
All right, so 2d8. Yeah, fuck you. 3.
They both take 3.
3 damage.
Okay.
Starting strong. I love it. You'll love to see it.
All right. You see like these 2 goblins coming out of one of the barn sheds, and then like you immediately just ring your little bell, and they go, and then like grab their head, and then they look at you, and they're like, "Okay, what else?"
Which ones did he hit?
These front two right here.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy with a firebolt.
Remember, each one of these squares is 10 feet, not 5.
Even if it's a distance of 50 feet.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Just when you're doing the snapping is what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, if you doubled it, I think firebolt's still well within range.
That would be 30. 4, 5, 10. Yeah, 30.
Okay.
25
25.
hit.
Yeah. Which one are you hitting?
This guy.
Okay. Roll your damage. It definitely hits. 3.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Powwow, me and you, bro.
Yeah,
All
that's
right. Now it's time for everyone.
We're hanging out in Threeville.
Oh wait, hold on. Where's Savian? Did I not drop Savians? I didn't drop Savian. Hold on.
Can we also?
Oh,
Can I?
he's a thick boy. Boy, thick.
I also want it to be here, if that's okay.
We're at.
Where I am now.
Okay.
Movie 15.
All right.
Yeah, no matter what, I want to make sure that Powwow is not more than 30 feet away from me at all times.
All right.
That
Make sure you click your tokens before you click roll initiative.
Click my token.
I know it's been a while.
I have access to like move Zero, but I don't have his character sheet, so
Hold on.
Fuck
There you
I cannot roll.
When do I get advantage on initiative?
But
There you go. You should have access to it now.
I do. Thank you.
Next level. Motherfucker.
what does Thero do? He hides, he attacks.
Thero's
I
also
think we
like
have- I think we have 2 Sabians on the board actually.
We do.
we do. Where's the first one?
Southeast of me, and then dead north of me.
I only see one.
Could one of them might be Ravager and we're seeing a glitch or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm southeast of you.
Oh,
Okay.
you're a Sabian token on my screen.
Yeah, same. That's weird.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it now? Oh, there is 2, actually. It's
Oh,
right
yeah.
below me.
Oh, it just popped up. I don't know which goblin I just clicked on for initiative.
It should say, right?
No.
He's like, no, if you mouse over him in turn order, it puts a box.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
8
Right.
months. I've waited for this for 8 months.
Combat? Hasn't been that long.
I'm so fucking mad that I rolled a 5.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right.
I am literally the last.
I'll use my bonus action during my
Oh, hold
reaction
on.
round or
We
whatever.
haven't rolled everyone yet. Don't worry.
I know. I'm just saying that I will go to the party and say, as soon as they congregate, not around buildings. Fireball. I've got the itch. I got a sickness, and the only prescription is 86. Oh my god.
All right. I think that's all.
Yeah, there we go. Let's say, with this many NPCs, Tom's broadcast is going to look like a PowerPoint slideshow.
Yeah, basically. Okay. So, you got Varden at the top. Oh wait, hold on. I got to roll for shot. Let's do.
What can Tiro do?
Okay. All right. What are we doing? Up first, Varden.
All right, cool. So I'm going to cast Firebolt at the closest goblin.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your attack.
Raj, 1 second.
25 hits.
Oh, that's how you spell
3
sharpness.
damage. 3
Garbage
damage.
time went wrong.
Hell yeah.
What's the damage on it?
Hang on 1 second.
Music brought to you by Dark Souls.
Lame.
2 damage. All right. Goblin gets scorched, and like you see the charring of its like flesh begin to start, and then he like pats it out. Up next is one of the goblins, who let's see. I have so many character sheets. He's gonna just fire a short bow at you, Varden, because he just sees the light from the firebolt. So he's gonna fire a short bow attack at you.
All right.
It's a 7 to hit.
7 to hit. Okay, cool. All right.
I don't know why I clicked that. I'm supposed to be rolling. Anyway, misses. So up next is another another one of the goblins, who just gonna not do anything. He's just gonna stay put and keep eating. Up next is Thero.
Thero will. So how far has he got to get to the nearest guy? 50 feet? Yeah, fuck it. Russ isn't here. He's going to bonus action dash.
Okay.
Over here. And he's going to fucking poke him.
Okay. Make your attack with the Moonlit Rapier.
You got it.
With a 1 that's still.
Hey,
in
Russ,
hand, that's
show up
actually
to
pretty
campaigns.
cool.
Roll better.
Do we count the modifier, or do we just go straight natural 1?
You're
the dungeon master.
You, DM.
It wouldn't hit anyway. It's fine.
Okay. Just say, I think some goblinoids can have like lower than 10, but it's
Yeah,
rare.
that's what I thought too. All right, so Russ misses with that attack, or Thero
Yep,
misses
and
with
that's
that
all
attack.
his actions.
Okay. Up next is Shalvis. Where's Shalvis's character sheet? There it is. Let's see. Shalvis is going to move right over here, and he's going to go ahead and fire a hand crossbow at that goblin that Russ just attacked. Okay. It's gonna be a 17 to hit, which does hit.
I hope so.
So it's 4, 5, so it's 9, and another 4. 13 points of damage. Because he gets sneak attack. Whoa, Ex-Nazi Raiden with a party of 8. Thank you, my man. And then he just
Hey,
kills that goblin immediately. Just fires off a crossbow, and then just hits it right in the dome, and then the goblin just falls right in front of Thero. Up next is one of the goblins, who is going to move into the middle of the street here and fire a crossbow at Thero. Uh, 22 to hit.
that'll hit
Okay.
0.
It takes 5 points of piercing damage as one of the bolts from the short bow just hits him right in the arm, just pings him.
I was going to say this, but I cut out right at the exact moment that Thero would use shield.
Okay, then no worries. And then the bolt travels. Thero hears it let loose from the bow, and then he just puts a hand up, and then this ethereal energy just stops the bolt in midair, and then it falls to the ground. Up next is one of the ogres, who's just gonna charge forward. Nope, that's not what I want. Just gonna charge forward. So right there. And then a bugbear. Oh, there's so many tokens. Okay.
That makes sense.
And this bugbear is going to come over here and use this house as cover. Get this token a little bigger. There we go. Yes, sir. Okay. Up next is the other ogre, who's going to do the same thing, charge forward, and get behind one of these houses. Up next is Savian, the moment we've all been waiting for. Savian charges over here. And then, hey, what's he gonna do? Eldritch Blast. He's gonna cast an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
And then with Savian, I do roll on the thing. A 17 hits. And that'll be 13 points of damage. Just destroying the goblin.
Well, thank God. Thank God one of us can actually do some damage.
And then as he clears the goblin away, the force damage hits that goblin in the chest and it falls to the ground. And behind it is this bugbear just... And then Sabian goes, all right, whatever. And then just fires another Eldritch Blast at him. A 9 does not hit. Oh, wait, hold on. A 9 might hit a bugbear. No, it definitely does not. Okay.
I was about to say my metagame almost just came out.
Your metagame is showing.
The goblin, not going to do anything. The goblin's not going to do anything. The bugbear, who is just the Eldritch Blast got casted toward, it hits the bugbear in like square in the chest, and then it just like doesn't move. It doesn't flinch or anything. And then it's going to charge forward. And as it's running forward, it's gonna launch a javelin at Savian. It's gonna be a 10 to hit. It's not gonna hit. The javelin flies through the air, and Savian just palms it out of the way as it hits the ground, landing right at your feet, Varden. Powwows, you're on the deck.
All right.
Oh shit.
Those two, are they right next to each other?
They're about 10 feet apart.
Okay. So from my vision, I probably don't see two right next to each other. So I will not yet. Just get it in a nice middle spot. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon right on that middle goblin there.
Okay.
Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon. What is your spiritual weapon now? Is it a whip?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So this this purplish whip with like gold trim on the handle and like a black leather handle and like gold trim around it appears and just whoosh in the air.
And,
Kinky.
Does 14 hit?
A 14 on the goblin.
Yes.
A 14 on the goblin does not hit.
Does it? Okay.
The whip hits him and like it just like it slashes him across the cheek, whatever, and like you just see him like his head turn and he just looks at you.
Move up to that spot, and I'll I'll toll his dead. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. Fail.
Forgot that you can do.
And this one has been injured.
This one has been injured.
It's a bonus action, yeah.
13
All right.
damage.
Which one was it? The top one?
Yeah, that.
Okay. Definitely kills it. It drops to his knees and just grabs his head. And you see, like, you can't see it, never mind. But you know that blood's just coming out of his ears and his eyes, and he just drops to the ground dead.
All right, and movement. I don't want to metagame too much because I know I don't have a lot of vision out there, so I'll stay where I am, right there, where I moved. Yep.
Okay. Up next is one of the goblins who is going to just come over here and use this little barn. He's going to just stick on the other side of the barn and just stay there. Up next is another goblin who will do much of the same. Oh, Renee, you're up top.
Okay. I will. My spells real quick. So this fella is a bugbear.
Yes.
Have I seen him get hit by anybody yet?
You saw Savian launch an Eldritch Blast at him, but it didn't really seem to do any damage to him.
I'll hit him with a firebolt.
Okay, roll your attack. 21 definitely hits.
There's some damage.
Wow.
Nice.
There.
Wow.
Either a bunch or not a bunch.
Love to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't roll medium numbers. It's ones or tens.
You hit him right in the face with that firebolt. As you sling it past, it goes past Sabian's shoulder, and it hits him right in the face. And he just grabs his face and just starts and like, hitting himself in the face trying to put out this fire.
And then I will move here. And bonus actions is wizard, so that's it for me.
Okay. Up next, the moment everyone's been waiting for, R4.
Ooh, the big
All
boy.
right, so I'm going to charge straight the fuck in.
Okay.
Cleave
And as I'm doing that,
fuck out of him.
yep, I'm going to activate Rage,
Okay.
and I'm going to swing on this motherfucker down here.
That one will be a little out of your reach.
So this one then, whichever
Okay.
one I can actually hit.
Yeah, that one you can hit.
And I will be making this reckless.
Okay, roll with advantage. A 26.
26.
You rolled a natural 19. So that's a crit.
Oh shit.
So
It's a 18.
Oh yeah, no, it's an 18.
25.
oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
27.
Okay, so 18, so 16 points of damage. You charge up. You're just grabbing this giant blade that you have, and you charge forward and just bring it down in one stripe and just carve this goblin straight in half.
Oh.
Good.
The blood just sticks to the blade.
I love it.
No
We're
sex
not
like
losing
bisex.
momentum. Powwow should only be about 20 feet behind me
Mm-hmm.
as I move up to this next one. Do you want me to move into that grid?
We'll say you are, because it's gonna get wonky if you do.
Yeah. I'm swinging on that motherfucker too.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
There it is. 12.
12 does not hit.
All right. Nope, that's it for me.
Okay. You go and you cleave down on that first one. You bring your blade back up and you just run forward and you bring it down in a downward slash. The goblin kind of misses out of the way and the blade gets almost stuck in the dirt from how hard you swung it. Up next is with Bugbears, who is going to charge into center right here. And that'll be it for him. And then up next is this other bugbear whose token is very small.
It's a baby bugbear.
It's a smaller bugbear. He's the runt of the pack. And he's going to run this way.
He's just petite.
Yeah. Back at the top of the order, Varden.
Some petite bugbear.
I don't think I rolled for this goblin at all. So let me do that real quick.
I'm just gonna cast another firebolt at the closest goblin to us.
Okay.
Or TB and Shalvis.
Okay. You have a bugbear directly adjacent to Shalvis, as well as Thero. So that one is a bugbear, not a goblin.
My bad.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll cast it.
A 14 does not hit.
Shit. All right, cool. I guess I will. Yeah, I will move here, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Up next is the goblin, who will charge this way 30 feet, and then fire a shot at Thero with his short bow. Yeah, with a short bow. Actually, he's going to stay put. That's what he's going to do. He's going to go right there and fire a shot. The short bow.
Shield should be still active, right?
It is, yeah. Although, I fucked with Thero's AC a little bit because it was messed up before.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he has a shield equipped, but should not.
Okay.
So he has a spell shield,
Yeah.
but he does not have a physical shield because if he wasn't proficient with them, he'd be rolling disadvantage on basically everything.
It's a bold move of him to assume that he knows how to use a character sheet.
I mean, I've looked at this shit too, and I didn't notice it until now. So
Okay. So what is it?
I'm confident to go.
That was a natural
So it's a total
18. I rolled it as natural 18 for a 22.
That will hit.
All right. I'm pretty sure I rolled a 22 on the last one, didn't I?
Probably. So if you want to do damage for both.
No, we'll chalk
That's
it.
fair.
We'll chalk it.
Yeah. Because I looked at that and I was like, wait a second, how the fuck does he have a 19 armor class? I started
Take
pouring into it and-
four piercing damage as with his spectral shield up, the bolt goes through it because the goblin fired it so hard. The bolt goes through it and then gets Thero right in the hand. Then up next is Thero's turn.
All right. Thero. So is this bugbear here adjacent to anybody?
Adjacent to Varden.
Okay. He is going to can he maneuver to the other side of him? Like, would this mean anything?
No, because he's still within the. He's entering the combat area, combat range of that bugbear, but he's never leaving that combat range. So no, it wouldn't provoke anything.
Well, not to provoke, but as far as like flanking.
Yeah, because Varden's right
Is
there.
facing me technically, or at least Shalvis?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's a matter of like the 10 feet and everything being. You know,
it all depends on how close you wanted to run up on him.
he would be adjacent to him if he like, but that would be weird to represent that with the grid as it is.
Yeah, because the bugbear ran up on his last turn and he threw a javelin at Savian. So he was about 20 feet away from Savian when he threw the. So we'll say he's on that right side. Yeah, not right side of the grid.
So is he adjacent to Varden?
No, not technically. No, he's like 10 feet away from Varden.
Well, he's still gonna make the old Moonlight Rapier attack.
Okay, make
Just
your
about to
attack
make
roll.
his accurate advantage. 22 to hit.
A 22 definitely hits.
8 piercing.
So as this bugbear goes to pull out a Morning Star after throwing the javelin, Thero swiftly just moves in, pulls the arrow out of his hand, and then takes the rapier and then stabs this bugbear through the stomach, and then pulls it out quickly, and the bugbear just grabs his gut and then falls to his knee and then dies.
Hell yeah.
Anything else for Thera?
No, but I still have to unfuck his character sheet.
Okay. Up next is one of the ogres. Who will... which ogre was this? He's gonna charge toward, like, rushing, like, cleaving through those two goblins, just pushing them aside as he runs forward with a great club in hand, and he goes to swing at Thero.
Oh no.
Wow. Another natural 18.
Ooh, that'll probably hit him then.
For a total of 24.
Yup, that'll hit him.
How far away is Thero from me?
Pretty far. He's about 20 feet.
All right. I'm going to use Spirit Shield.
Okay.
And we're gonna take 2d6 off of that.
Okay. So you roll 2d6.
6 damage off.
Okay.
Cool. That's neat. That's pretty neat.
That's what I've been waiting for.
So Thero, as this great club comes down, R4 reaches out and a spectral R4 emerges from R4's body and then goes and absorbs the hit before getting dispersed, and the club still goes through, and then Thero takes 4 points of damage. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Especially compared to 10.
And then up next is Shalvis, who will stay where he's at and then make another hand crossbow attack at that ogre that just attacked. Yeah. Natural 1.
Fuck.
And then that's going to be his turn. Up next is another ogre. Come on. Yeah. Up next is the other ogre, who will 10, 20, 30, 40 feet. And then we'll launch a... Actually, 30 feet. And then launch a javelin at you, Arthur.
Okay, he's got advantage on that.
Yes. Ooh, good thing you had advantage. Nope. 4 and a 1.
Oof.
So the javelin lands right in between your arms and your legs as you're trying to pull your greatsword back out of the dirt. And then up next is a bugbear, who will 10, 20 move and get in front of this goblin and attack you, R4, as he charges forward with this morning star in hand. Uh, 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You take 13 points of piercing damage, halved. So 7 points of piercing damage. As this morning star gets you right in the shoulder and like drops your shoulder down to the dirt a little bit more. And then up next is Savian. And then Savian will take a page from your book, Powwow, and come over here and cast Toll the Dead on the goblin. So that got make a wisdom saving throw. Fails. Wait, what am I doing? Toll the Dead. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? All right. Let's roll a d8. What is it? D12.
If they've taken any damage.
Okay, they have, so D12. 4 points of damage.
If
Huh?
he's 5th level, it's 2d12.
Yeah, well, saving is level 6, so it's not cleric level; it's character level, right? I know warlocks are specific about. Warlocks are
It might
specific
be.
about.
I don't know if it goes by proficiency bonus rules or if it goes by like
It just
spell
says.
slot rules.
It just says the spell's damage increases by 1 die when you reach 5th level.
I
So
think that counts then.
I'm gonna count that as character level, not class level. So another D12. 14 points. More than enough to get this goblin on the ground dying. And then he looks at you, Powwow, and goes. Just gives you a little head nod.
Attaboy.
Then up next is another one of the goblins who's going to charge forward. Right here. And look around and just chuck a javelin. Or not a javelin, he's going to shoot a short bow at you, R4.
Baby.
21 to hit.
Hits.
You take 2 points of piercing damage.
That's after halved, I'm assuming.
That is halved. Then up next is another goblin who is going to come up to Thero and attack him with his little scimitar. Um, 20 to hit for Thero. Does a 20 hit Thero? Mike's gone.
Probably.
Yeah, he is. He said BRB.
Well, Mike's gone, but 20 probably hits Thero.
Thero's AC is 16. I don't know if he would cast shield again or not.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he casts shield and it doesn't hit.
Damn it, Russ, come back to us.
Oh, come on. We're doing the same thing he would.
Yeah, true.
Powwow, you're up. What are you doing, baby? Come on, Bone Daddy.
20 feet. Right there. Hell. Spiritual weapon on the ogre.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where are you? There you are. 18.
An 18 does hit this ogre. 8 points of damage. Okay.
And 8 damage on him. The goblin moved in. They're both in range. So I'm going to toll the dead on that goblin and ogre that are attacking Thero.
Okay. Wisdom save for the... failure for the ogre. And a failure for the goblin.
Alright, and the goblin has not taken damage.
The goblin has not taken damage.
Alright, so the ogre gets 5. The goblin gets 8.
Okay. The goblin. It's like clockwork. As soon as you ring a bell, a goblin dies.
Nice.
You woken me up. I'm not having it.
That's a kind of cleric, isn't it? Clockwork clerics or something.
I think
This
that's
goblin.
what it is.
What is this thing? This goblin has not gone. Gone. It's another goblin I missed because his token was so small. Alright, goblin. Down here. Where's this goblin at? Over here? This goblin's gonna charge forward and like go. He's gonna occupy the same space as this ogre, but he's gonna run between the ogre's legs, and he's gonna attack you, Powwow, with a scimitar. Natural 19 for a 23.
Hits.
Okay. 6 points of slashing damage.
Suddenly regret using my spirit shield on Thero.
Beaurenet, you're up.
I've got 58.
All right.
R4 is protective.
I'll look at this range of the spell just so that I know
I've
how
also
far I have to go.
I've got cool shit.
60 feet. Okay.
I trust you.
So I will move here.
Okay.
And on this ogre,
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mind Spike.
Ooh.
That sounds
Okay.
cool.
It is cool.
Imagine how much damage I'd be doing if Spirit Guardians was prepared. Just imagine. So much.
Oh shit! I need to make a spell attack. All right. So add 6 to this.
It's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind. That's why I did that. I was gonna say I thought I programmed this shit right.
It's a failure. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So he's gonna take
3d8
3d8.
psychic.
8.
8
Cool.
points.
And he cannot hide from me.
Okay.
And I get a first level spell slot back.
Really?
Yup, that's what divination wizards get at higher levels. Is I can recycle spells as long as they're divination spells.
That's cool.
So if I cast sending, I get a second level spell slot back.
All right.
Second or
Anything
first.
else?
I think that'll be it for me. Bonus action cantrips.
R4. You pull this blade back out of the ground and hold it high in the air. What do you want to do?
The motherfucker that hit me is gonna die.
Roll your attack, baby.
And you know we only do this shit reckless.
Okay. A 23 hits.
Sexy.
16 damage total.
All right, you carve through him and you cleave through his chest and opening up a bunch of woundage and blood just begins to spurt out. And he grabs and he goes.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Jesus Christ. Well, fuck. I'm just gonna do it again.
All right, you bring it. You cleave through and then you turn the blade and you go back for an upswing. A 22 hits.
It's another 16.
Another 16 damage. And then that one, you carve the same wound just deeper, and you hear it crunch through the rib cage as like his body just goes limp and he drops the morning star to the ground and just falls.
As before he hits the ground, I'm just gonna fucking just take a boot straight to his abdomen, send
Okay.
the body away.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'm going to run up, or not action, for my movement, I'm gonna run up over here and stand and get beside Powwow.
Okay.
I don't think I do not have any bonus actions, so that's it for me.
Okay. The bugbear sees you charging up toward him, and he pulls out this morning star and he's ready for the fight. And he goes to swing at you with advantage. 21 to hit. Or 20, sorry. 20.
That's
Okay. You take 8 points of damage. That is halved.
Good hit.
Rolled an 8 on one of those. As you charge forward, he pulls his morning sword out, and then as you get into this area, he swings it up and clocks you right in the chin.
Slow me down.
And then this other bugbear charges forward toward you as well, and does the same thing on you. I don't know why I rolled the second time. The first one was a natural 20.
Pain.
Where's my D8? There it is. You take 10 points of piercing damage. As he comes up and hits you right in like the right in your hip as he swings low. Right after you got hit in the chin, you go wow, and Varden, you're up.
I will cast Firebolt at the ogre in between Powwow and Thero.
Okay. On the ogre that hits.
Alright, cool.
13.
Finally.
Not bad. The flame hits him like in the abdomen, and you see the singe marks going across and coursing his body, and he just looks at all of you. Just,
Gross.
and like powwow, there's like spit coming everywhere out of his mouth. You see it because you're up close to him. Up next is a goblin. Anything else? Sorry.
All good, man. Damn it, I'm trying to move my piece. I'm trying to move over one space, but I'll move closer in between Powwow and Thero.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just move you there.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Up next is the goblin, who will come around and then use this building as cover. And then look around it and see Thero out in the open. He's going to fire. He's going to knock an arrow and fire a short bow.
Go for it.
Natural 20. Come on, I'm rolling great tonight. Haven't rolled combat in such a long time.
This is why you show up to games, Russ.
Yeah.
We're about to fucking bury a rogue.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Did Fish die?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he did once.
10 points of piercing damage as this bolt nails you right in the in the armpit area.
He's gonna uncanny dodge that.
Okay. Okay, so what does that mitigate some damage?
Oh, that just halves it at the cost
Okay.
of his reaction.
Okay, so 5 points of damage to him.
Yep.
Up next is Thero.
Oh, he gets his reaction back. So this ogre here, is he adjacent to Powwow?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh yeah, I moved up into his up to
Yeah.
his face.
Okay, so Thero will attack him then. I guess. Yeah, he can't really get flanking on him regardless of the angle, so let's just go with this. Fuck, bro. Sorry, Thero. And then for his bonus action, he's going to disengage and retreat a little bit. He took some wounds. He got licked. That'll be it for him.
Up next is Shalvis, who sees Thero retreating away, and he's like, I'm going to fill this spot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting some action tonight, boys.
Rogue on
And
rogue.
he's going to run up there, and then he's going to go ahead and make the attack as well. Use his hand crossbow again, just firing a bolt, just tucking it under his arm and firing one off. That hits the ogre. An 18.
Oh, yeah.
The ogre takes some damage. 7 points of damage. Okay. The bolt just sticks the ogre in the neck. And, like, right in the corner of the neck, whatever. And the ogre doesn't even care. Up next is that same ogre who's just going to swing his great club violently at Powwow. Uh, 13 to hit. That'll miss. And then up next is the other ogre, who will move forward toward you, R4, and attack you with his great club as well. And then your last attack was reckless.
Yes, it was.
Fails. Miss. He swings wildly at you, and then you manage to just bring your sword up and block it up, and then throw it away. And up next is Savian. Savian looks at you, Monet, and goes, I don't know if I should stay in the back or get in the front. And then he charges this way. And then from his hand pulls out this. Hold on, let me see how this spell works real quick. You see him as he runs together, he like weaves his hands around, and then these embers begin to form in his hand, and he pushes them together and pulls it out, and then a blade appears as he goes to swing with the blade at this bugbear.
Neat.
Counts as a melee attack. That Yuri's proficient in. I'll have to roll this one. Melee attack plus proficiency. Okay. Natural 20? Come on! Make crit happen. Make crit happen. Oh man, that's good. Okay. So that deals 4d8.
Oh.
Not very good. 14 points of damage.
It's about where I was with my 3d8 mind spike.
And then, in addition, whenever I use a sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, which it is, you make the attack roll with advantage. Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, cool. And then that's going to be his turn. Up next is a goblin, who sees what Savian just did and is just going to fire a short bow at him. This dice is weighted. I gotta stop using it. I can't make it up.
Oh, another 20.
Another 20.
Is that 3 on the last, 6 turns or something?
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is cleric dice I have.
That's fine. Thero's dice is weighted too.
All right, 8-point Sabian's going to take 8 points of damage. Then up next is another goblin who will move right here and fire a short bow at Varden, who is straight ahead of him. 19 to hit.
Let's see. As a reaction, can I take the reaction?
You can.
I will cast shield.
Okay. You see this bolt coming toward you, and you put your hands together, and then make a spectral shield as the arrow hits it, like it hits a normal wooden shield, and then just sticks to it, and then you just take your forearm and break it off.
Hell yeah!
Up next is Powwow.
Diagonally, would I be able to get flanking on this ogre using either Varden or Ravager?
If you were able to squeeze past that, if you're trying to attack the ogre, yeah, if you squeeze past the ogre and the bugbear and you get diagonal, you can get flanking.
All right, I will do that.
Okay.
So here, and now some fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
I will. Dark energy will pulse around my hand, and I will cast Vampiric Touch and make an attack on this ogre.
Do it.
At advantage, flanking.
Yes.
Awesome. 27.
27 hits.
It's 14 necrotic, and I will channel divinity to add an extra 17 necrotic to that.
Excuse me?
My channel divinity that I can add 17 points of necrotic damage to a melee attack.
Okay.
How is that 17?
That's amazing.
5 plus double my level.
Holy shit.
Okay. Well, that is more than enough. You go and this dark necrotic energy forms around in your nails. And as you jab forward with like a knife hand, your nails penetrate his body, and you see this dark necrotic energy coursing through, following the veins of his body up into his skull, and then everything just goes black, and then his body just slowly turns black, and then he just crumbles down.
As his blood absorbs into me, and I'm back at full health.
Yep.
Huh.
Wow.
Huh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've picked up a few tricks from those dreams I was telling you about.
Good lord.
Anything else on your turn?
Spiritual weapon. Let's go ahead and whap that goblin right above me.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Wait, that wasn't supposed to be an advantage, but it doesn't.
It doesn't matter. 25 hits.
6.
You whip it. You whip that goblin. And then the laceration marks from the whip cut its throat so deep that it begins to just bleed out as it holds its throat, just trying to keep itself alive. But it's still up. Up next is Baudonnet Fontaine.
Yes. I mean, shoot. I will hit. I'll hit this guy and this guy with magic missile.
Okay, roll your d4s.
All right. Is it what, 3d4?
How many are you firing?
Just first level, so
What was that?
it'll be 3, I think. Yeah, it's 3, and
Okay.
it goes up at second level.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
2 to the first guy, 1 to the second guy.
All right. Who's the first guy?
This guy.
All right. The magic missile. You take your wand out and you point out these forceful, force energied arrows fire out, and the first one hits that goblin right when he's holding his neck. It goes through his hand, and just makes him push his hand further back, whatever. And then you hear a crunch in the neck from the force, and then he just falls.
He's just hanging off my spiritual weapon.
Yeah. And then next one, what was the next ones?
The next one is 2 + 1.
Okay, which one?
2. Actually, yeah, he's well within range. This guy.
Okay, so he takes 3.
Yes.
Okay. No, you hit with the 2 on the first one, so this would be 4.
Oh, then yeah, this guy would take the second 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's 4 and then 3, so 7 total.
No, you only rolled 3 magic missiles.
Yeah.
So the 2 hit the first one, and then so the 3 and the 1, so he takes 4 damage.
Well, they each get +1, so it'd be 6.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Then, okay, yeah. He's still up. The energy hits him in the face and in the chest, and then he's like dazed for a second, trying to figure out where he's at. He's like,
It's a nice sound effect on the force hit.
yeah. Up next is R4.
Wrong button.
Full swing.
Um,
I know what you're gonna say.
yeah. Oh, you do full swing, but we're not going reckless. I'm gonna get the one with flanking advantage because of Borone or not Borone. Powwow.
Okay. Go ahead, make your attack with advantage.
17,
17 hits.
14 damage.
14 damage. You cleave through him, and you like almost render one of his arms useless. And he just grabs and he's
These things need to die faster.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll finish it off, I guess.
okay. Roll your attack again with advantage. A 20 hits.
Mod 20. 18 damage.
More than enough. As you finish the job, you go and you cleave through that clavicle, and with surgical precision, just carve right through him.
When the blade is like midway down, I'm just gonna like grab it by the neck and just split it in 2.
Absolutely. Anything else in your turn?
Unceremoniously toss those aside, and I'm gonna turn to the bugbear below me and just square up ready.
Okay. Up next is that bugbear, who will make his attack at Savian with his Morning Star. Yeah, it's gonna hit Savian for sure. Yeah. Savian's not a very tanky boy. Sabian's going to take 8 points of damage. Sabian's looking hurt. As this Morning Star cleaves right, just bangs right into Sabian's chest. And then as he pulls it away, the spikes on the Morning Star are just covered with Sabian's blood. Varden, you're up.
No! I will target the bugbear closest to Powwow, and I will hit it with a Witch Bolt.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Did it go through?
No, I'm waiting on it. There it is. Do you not have Witch Bolt in your character sheet? No.
No.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
to add it manually.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
bullshit.
Yeah, Witch Bolt's not in D&D in Roll20. Okay. So add your spellcasting proficiency to that.
Raj.
Should be 6, right?
Yeah, he's got a spell attack bonus of 6, so 17. 17 will hit that bugbear.
Excellent. All right, one sec.
So it takes a D12 of damage. Three.
God damn.
Okay. You, R4, you see this electric energy just fly past you and just strike this bugbear as you see like the electricity coursing around his body. And he like convulses in pain. Anything else on your turn, Varden?
I will then move. I'll take up a position next to R4, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Up next is a goblin. This goblin will maneuver through this hay and the house, and then stop there, and then fire a short bow at you, Varden. 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
Copy that.
And then up next on deck is Zero.
Zero. He will. Yeah. Head up here. To get like flanking with this goblin compared
Okay.
to Powwow.
Yeah. That goblin's like 10 feet away from him. He's like over by he's like near that little house there. The grid's too big for
Oh yeah. I see.
So.
Well, he'll still attack that one.
21 hits.
21 to hit. 11 piercing.
More than enough
It's a
to
lot
take
for a
out this goblin. Yeah. More than enough to take out this goblin. Theo charges forward and does like this slide. And then as he goes to stand up, jabs the rapier forward and it stabs right through the head of this goblin.
Oh yeah.
And that be enough to kill it.
And then that'll be it for Theo.
Okay. And up next is Shalvis, who will run forward. And then get on the other side of this goblin and attack with his quarterstaff on this goblin. He's going to wield it 2 hands.
So he's not just a rook.
A natural 1.
There it is.
And then he's going to go and like spin the staff and he swings it and the goblin just ducks out of the way. And he almost hits Theo with it. And he like looks at Theo and goes, sorry. And then up next is the ogre, who will move forward and then figure out who to attack. And he sees you, Powwow, after you just knocked out that last ogre. And he's just gonna swing at you with this giant great club. 19 to hit.
Just.
Okay. You take 10 points of damage. Or sorry, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
As this great club just hits you like in the shoulder. And you drop concentration on spiritual weapon.
No, spiritual, not vampiric touch.
Oh, vampiric touch. Okay. And then as soon as he hits you, whatever, your arm goes numb for a second as you see all the necrotic energy that you were building up in your hand begins to just evaporate out.
His back is currently turned to me, correct?
Who's the ogre? Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But he's not provoking any attacks of opportunity from you.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
Unless you have Sentinel.
Yeah, unless you no, he's not leaving the.
I do have Sentinel, but if he's not provoking, I can't do it.
Isn't there another part to Sentinel where if he attacks another creature when you're in melee range?
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take disengage action. So, actually, never mind. I can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attack creature.
There you go.
Yep.
So I will take my longsword and I will swing at the ogre.
All right, make your longsword attack.
Right. If I could just pull up the damn menu, what the fuck happened to it?
You said to click longsword on your character sheet.
No, it literally. God damn it! I gotta reload this shit.
Okay.
Roll20 crashes sometimes.
Yeah. I can click it for you if you need me to.
Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Still loading. There we go.
An 8 does not hit.
Oof.
Damn. Oh well, I tried.
Big build up.
Up next is Savian, who will continue to attack with his Shadow Blade on this bugbear. I think I have to roll myself on this one. I can't just, yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to let me. No, it's not going to hit. With a 9, it's not going to hit. So Savian swings with this shadowy, embery blade, and then the bugbear just ducks out of the way of it. And up next is the goblin, who will fire another short bow at Savian. That will hit for 3 points of damage. And then up next is another goblin over here who will attack Thero. Yeah, because Thero just ran up on it. Or it's going to attack Shalvis, actually, because Salvus swung at it with his scimitar. That is going to hit for 6 points of damage. So Shalvis runs up to it, swings at him with his quarterstaff, and then the goblin ducks out of the way, and then as it comes back up, it swings his scimitar up and then carves Shalvis across the chest. Powwow, it is your turn.
Are the goblin and bugbear next to each other?
They're like 10 feet apart from each other.
I'll bring the spiritual weapon over to spiritual weapon on the bugbear.
Okay. Make your attack roll with your spiritual weapon.
Good to go then.
17 hits.
7.
7. Okay. The whip lashes across. Oh, sorry. The whip lashes across the back of this bugbear as it writhes in pain, and it just looks around to see where it came from and sees the whip in the air.
And I'm slowly walking forward while I'm doing that.
Okay. Powwow with a lot more confidence now versus what you're used to seeing him in combat.
And now looking at that goblin, just told it.
Okay. Natural 1 on safe.
Was he injured?
He is not injured.
These fucking rolls, man.
I know.
A 1 and a
know,
2
right?
for a 3.
But at least I've given them a
You
awareness.
walk
Nat
up
one.
to, yeah, you walk up to this goblin and you just whisper in its ear, ding ding. And his ears begin to just bleed a little bit.
I feel disrespected at the lack of attention you are all showing me.
Up next is Beauharnais.
Yes. I mean, shit. We're gonna do another. I think. Yeah, we'll do another mind spike against the ogre.
Okay.
So I need a whiz save.
A whiz save.
He has to be a 14.
7.
Yeah, so he's going to take the 3d8.
Okay. Roll your 3d8s.
9. Oh, man.
9.
Not great again.
A lot of 1s and 2s from us, man.
Yeah. So he takes 9 psychic damage, and I always know where he's at.
Okay. R4.
So who's this big fucker looking at right now?
Right now, the ogre is
Yeah.
attacked Powwow, and then Powwow moved away from it, but
Right.
didn't leave its combat range.
I'm gonna bring the blade of the Warforged straight across this motherfucker.
Okay. Roll your attack. Reckless or no reckless?
Do it. Overkill
feeling
is the
kind of
best.
ballsy.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of ballsy. So
Okay.
I'll do reckless.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
14 hits.
That was not. Oh shit. Yeah, bitchin'.
It's a big sack of health.
It's
points.
it's a big sack of health points.
Mm-hmm.
Big sack of health. I love it. All right, that's 17 damage.
Okay, no worries.
And upon getting its attention, I'm gonna look it dead in the eye. You're fighting me now. And I'm gonna swing.
Okay. Still reckless. Natural 20.
Oh!
There you go.
Sexy.
Let me see
Please
it.
don't be
Let me
ones.
see it.
Please don't be ones.
It is not ones.
There was a one in there. That's 19.
21 points. 2 from the rage.
Ah,
Roll the
Motherfucker.
Oh, no,
it's
yeah,
21.
19. You're right.
Yep, 19 total.
Yep, 19 points of
a
damage.
nice-
Okay. You.
It's not doubling. It's not doubling the dice rolls.
yeah, it is.
It doubled the amount of dice instead of doubling.
I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Yeah. It doubled the amount of dice.
Technically, how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then he looks at you, and as he looks at you and growls, you slice him right across the face and you carve off his nose.
Good.
And he just looks at you, snarling and breathing heavy. And as he breathes heavy, the blood from the nose just spraying on top of you.
I'd say that's a way for you to remember me, but you won't last much longer.
And then the bugbear is just gonna keep attacking Savian. He knows he can land these hits on Savian. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Damn.
Spirit shield for Savian.
Okay. So 2d6 minus off of that damage.
Yep. So -5, no matter how much it is.
Okay. Alright, we'll just subtract that. Savian still takes 7 points of damage.
Could be worse.
Yeah. Sabian is hurt. As now Sabian's like... Hold on, let me check something real quick. Nope, Shadowblade is not... Shadowblade is concentration. I loses concentration on the Shadowblade. Up next is Varden.
Sweet. Since he is facing Ravager, I will move. I will try and flank the ogre. And then I will attack with my long sword.
Okay, roll your attack with advantage. Natural 20.
There you go.
Roll your damage.
$3, no whammies.
Woo!
Hey, that's not bad.
That is more than enough as you
We take those.
you run forward and like you cut the corner of one of the houses, and then you come from behind, and then you just bring your sword down, and then R4 you just see this blade carve through the neck of this ogre as Varden decapitates it.
Hell yeah.
And then R4 you're mad. Stole your kill. First Thero, now Varden.
It's supposed to be mine.
You kill stealing motherfucker.
First Thero, now Varden. Speaking of Thero, it's his turn.
Yeah, he's gonna cut this corner and flank this guy with little dude up here.
Okay. Thero runs through this bale of hay, and then just like he dives into it, and then rolls out of it, and then turns around, and then brings the rapier up. Roll your attack with advantage. A 19 hits.
22.
22 damage is more than enough as he stabs this goblin from behind. Anything else?
He will move down here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Shalvis, with no more opponents, will also do the same thing, move forward, and get right on side of Varden. Up next is Savian, who will use his action to disengage and then move back.
Damn.
And then cast healing word on himself at second level.
The bugbear didn't get an attack, did he?
No, because he uses his action to disengage.
Okay, cool.
Healing word is let me double check.
Decoy.
Yeah, I just wanted to plus spell casting but modifier. That's what I was trying plus 4. So Sabian's going to heal up 11 points. And then up next is the goblin, who will just swing with his scimitar at you, Powwow. With a 14 to hit. Misses. Powwow, it is your turn.
Alright. 5, 10, 20, 30. Yep. Okay, everyone's in range. So, mass healing word. So I will heal everybody. 6 of us. Well, no, he doesn't need any healing. Shalvis can settle in his own regrets.
Damn.
So you don't have to include me.
Okay, yeah. Bowen can settle in his own.
Yeah. I don't get hit.
Everyone heals 9. That's good.
9?
Max.
So everyone
Okay.
heals 9. And, well, here I am. Here you are. This goblin. It's gonna taste my whip.
Okay.
But like, will he though?
And you command the whip to hit this goblin, and
No,
you're
this
like,
was
you.
my whip in my hand.
Oh, okay. So
That's
you
the word.
That makes it so much better.
you take your whip out and you go to whip him, and he just catches it, and then wraps his hand around the whip. Boerne, it's your turn.
Look around.
Ooh, I mean, firebolt against the Bugabad.
What are
Okay.
you fighting for at this point?
Here it is. Oof.
13 does not hit the bugbear.
Ah, damn.
You go to shoot the flame, and it falls a little short.
I don't think I have bonus action spells, so that's it for me.
Okay. R4.
Reckless attack on bugbear, full swing.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll your attack.
Kill it.
22 hits.
There you go.
11 damage.
Get him.
That is more than enough as you take the sword and you hit him so hard it doesn't even slash through him. Like the blade carves into him and gets stuck. And with the force of it from being an upswing, his body just gets stuck, and you launch him into the air. And then you jerk your blade down to dislodge it from his body, as his body just flies into the air and just lands face first into the ground.
I am going to punt that just away from me as I move up to the goblin.
Okay.
And
You
full swing.
the body's coming down from the air, and you start walking forward, and then you just kick it while it's still falling, and then you make your way to the goblin.
Full swing.
You can tell that someone's been playing Doom today. 22 hits.
15 damage.
And then you charge up, and then you see that this goblin's got the whip of Powwow wrapped in his fist, and you go and you just chop that arm off completely. And then Powwow, you just have a limp, severed goblin arm in your whip's grasp, and this goblin grabs his arm and then falls to the ground and just starts bleeding out into the dirt. And he's dead.
As it falls to the ground, I'm gonna just stomp on it until its head is nothing.
Okay.
Like I want that as a red puddle on the ground.
Okay, we'll just say, yeah, combat's over, so you just sit there and just...
Just like I want these common folk vomiting at the gratuitous violence I'm showing them.
Yeah. And that is it for combat on this.
Hell yeah.
And that is where we'll end tonight's session, as only part 1 of a series of battles for
Yeah, we got a
the
couple more.
siege of Goldenfields will continue. Thank you, Nasty, for coming in and raiding for the night. And then thank you, everyone else who tuned in tonight for the session. Make sure you tune in next Friday for the continuation of the Siege of Goldenfields. Everyone say goodbye now.
Hey.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.